Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rogues Gallery Live. All right, welcome back, everybody. Like I said, today is Rogues Gallery Live. This is episode number 61, and this is our Road to 30K show here on the Batman Statue Collector channel, and we're going to be doing the latest in collecting news, and I've got lots to talk about, lots of photos to look at today because our last show was the auction show, and so we have a lot to catch up on. Let me introduce the crew here. We've got with us, as always, Mr. Eric B. in the house.
Hey guys, hopefully everybody's enjoying Princess Week, Star Wars Week, and all the reward points.
Yes, I was very, very excited about Princess Week, let me tell you. We also have with us from Wayne Manor North, Mr. Dan Default.
Easy for you to say. Hey, everybody.
How you doing, sir?
Good, thanks. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing great. Glad to have you here tonight. We have with us Mr. Jeff Morris, Jeff 1.5.
Good evening, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good?
Making it.
And, that's right. And last but certainly not least, from the Secret Sanctuary, Mr. Jeff Delaney.
Hey, everybody. Nice to be back. Looking forward to Mother's Day weekend.
Absolutely. Is that this weekend? Uh-oh.
This Sunday.
Oh, it's been a crazy week. We've got baseball playing, as I'm sure Dan does too. But we got a couple tournaments this weekend, so we've been just kind of working toward that on Saturday. But I don't think we have anything Sunday, so that's good. So need to buy some flowers.
You got that right.
That's right. That's right. So how are things going, gentlemen?
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
It's been a wild sideshow rewards week. Is what it's been.
It has just been crazy. Over the years, we have a lot of people complain about the reward points and how fast sometimes they expire. Yep. And again, they kind of announced Princess Week, which I think we were all very pumped about. And, my first thought was, what the hell is Princess Week? But I think it had a lot to do with Disney and things like that, which I'm all about. So that's cool. But then, of course, that led into Star Wars, which we're going to be talking about a lot tonight. A lot of amazing Star Wars reveals. But with that, Sideshow has kind of created Star Wars Week. It's not just a couple of days, May the 4th or Revenge of the 5th. It is almost a whole week, which has been phenomenal. But yeah, let's talk about those codes. So like, I don't know how many $5 codes or $3 codes they were giving away, but I can't remember a time where so many great codes were given out. What do you guys think?
Like I was telling you guys, I'm doing good. I cashed out all my rewards about maybe 2 months ago, and I'm already back up to almost $100 just between the Princess and whatever event was before that one. So can't complain.
Well, you are doing well, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed a lot of them too. So
that's crazy. How about the rest of you? How have you guys done?
I've done pretty well. I try to keep the window open to the redeem a code page at all times. In fact, I've got it open now because we'll probably get a code during the show.
I'm sure we will.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
Those codes add up.
I'm just going to go ahead and open up my browser real quick. So I suggest if you're watching on a browser, please everybody do that as well. That way you are prepared.
Yeah.
All right.
Princess Week, but I didn't hear anything about a certain Princess of Mars. What happened to her?
Oh, bottom of the sea.
I was going to say bottom of the sea.
An entire week about princesses and nothing about Princess of Mars? Crazy.
They are keeping that piece as hush hush as possible.
Crazy, I tell you.
It is as elusive as the Iron Studios Joker.
Yes.
Those production photos are pretty good.
They are pretty good. I've got those loaded up and ready to look at too tonight. So I'm really excited to check those out for the apparent one person on the planet that has it in hand. God knows who it is or where they got it from, or if they hijacked someone or, broke into the Iron Studios facility and stole their prototype or something. That might be the case. But
for the Joker. You mean the Joker?
Yeah,
Yep.
the Joker. Who are you talking about?
I was talking about Deja Thoris, Princess.
Oh, is there one out? Oh, that's right. There is.
Yeah.
I don't have those photos. Darn it. But she looked great. Yeah, she looked great.
She looked, if anything, she looked a little younger.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it how a lot of times for whatever reason the prototype is sometimes either their faces are either a little skinnier or a little heavier. And it's weird how it can change the age or how it appears. I always feel like it's just, especially the faces for some reason, I feel like most of the time they compress a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think the big one on this is they got the skin tone correct, which was a big worry for a lot of collectors when we first saw the proto pics. In fact, they're never going to be able to match that, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm excited that maybe finally some of y'all will be getting them actually in hand. That's
Hopefully,
for sure. All right. Well, there goes the sideshow show live. So yeah, be prepared for the code. We'll post it here if we hear. So anything going on in the collecting world in your neck of the woods? Anything coming in? Feels like it's been incredibly slow.
Very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I traded my Mr. Freeze premium format for the Poison Ivy premium format this week, so I should have her in Monday, Tuesday.
Nice.
So tell us a little bit about that experience, because we were talking in our group a little bit about that. So
yeah, so this is like it's my first time doing like an actual trade. Like originally my plan was to order Poison Ivy and have her come in and then kind of like make the decision which one do I want to keep. Turns out I just happened to find somebody that I put up in my description I'm willing possibly to trade Mr. Freeze, and I happened to find somebody that said, "Yo, I'm interested in Mr. Freeze. So if you want to do a trade, we'll do a trade." So yeah, we did a trade. Like I was telling you guys, to cover each other's butts, we exchanged even money through PayPal. This way we're both covered. And we just paid shipping, and it was even trade. So
and when are you getting it in?
She's on the way. UPS ground should be here hopefully Monday.
That's exciting.
Very cool.
We've talked quite a bit about how much we love that piece, and I think you're going to be incredibly happy.
Yeah. I always liked her. Like I told you guys, it's kind of like one of my revolving shelves right now where I'm not fully happy with it. I keep changing up the pieces on there. I'm actually hoping maybe they do like another Joker and Harley, and I don't know. I'm happy with my new 52 setup. Everything else, I kind of it's going to rotate a little bit for a while. So,
well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see what else we were going to talk about. Wow. So, Jeff, I know we were talking before the show just briefly about the fact that, we have seen a photo of the Joker from Iron Studios, and kind of the thing lately has been customer service, not being able to get a hold of them. It seems like a lot of pieces from them are shipping from Sideshow, months and months before Iron Studios even ships their own product out. And so a lot of people don't really know what's going on. We're having trouble communicating. But what happened with you this week?
Well, I decided I wanted to cancel my pre-order. And this started actually about a month ago. They had already put on their website the delay from late December to the end of March for shipping of that item. And yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And so after 90 days had passed, after we'd gotten beyond, March 31st, I decided it's a 1/3 scale piece. I don't really have room for it. And I kind of like lost the love and feeling for that particular piece a little bit. So I emailed them. I know you're talking.
Like what?
I emailed them and said, we're beyond 90 days. I'm not sure when this is going to ship, but I'd like to cancel my order and get a refund. And they contacted me back and said, we have announced it's going to be late, but until the 90 days have actually passed, we can't refund you, which is different from Sideshow. If Sideshow announces something is delayed, you can get your refund right away if it's beyond the 90 days. With Iron Studios, you have to wait till those 90 days are up, even though they've already announced it's not going to be here within those 90 days. So I waited for the 90 days to pass, and I emailed again and said, okay, 90 days. I'd like my refund. And you do have to wait about a week for every response. So even if you've engaged a new conversation, each new piece of information is going to take a week to get to you.
Wow.
So they email me back and say, well, it's actually shipping pretty soon. Are you sure you want to refund it or to get a refund? I respond immediately, of course. Yes, I'm sure. And it takes another week for the response to come back. And it took literally several weeks of going back and forth with one sentence emails until finally they said, okay, and refunded each of my payments that I had done over the course of 9 months or something for the statue. And I got my refund, but I don't really feel that I'll probably order anything directly from Iron Studios again. I don't know if it's just a reticence to give refunds or what, but since Sideshow carries their stuff, I'll probably order through Sideshow in the future.
Yeah.
I remember whenever this was first coming up, and you guys had some positive experience ordering from them, and so you guys encouraged me to order from them, and so I had no hesitation. So I just don't know what's happened from since then, and it's just so weird. And I'm curious as to see if they actually do ship it before Sideshow. If they say they're going to ship it, I really hope. I mean, they say they have a warehouse out of California, so it shouldn't be a.
Well, I've heard a rumor.
Ooh, I like those.
I cannot confirm this rumor, but I've heard a rumor that Sideshow is their California warehouse.
Could be.
Really?
Which makes sense. Why would
It
they?
makes sense.
Why would they rent out a warehouse in California when Sideshow's there and carries their product?
Yeah, makes complete sense. Interesting. Well, and I was really happy to order through them because they had a promo code. I don't remember how much we got off. Was it $100?
It was 10%. Yeah, it was 10%.
So I mean, that made it incredibly, appealing. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic to order. Up until then they'd had great service, and so I'm still holding out. I'm still optimistic. I'm still hoping that we get it before Sideshow does. If I get it 6 months after Sideshow, I will be pretty upset.
You know what? I think it's like Tweeterhead. I think Sideshow fills up those cargo containers much quicker than Tweeterhead does or Iron Studios does. So they just get the product quicker. So I think it's very possible Sideshow will ship.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, I think you're onto something there. Dan, you're still holding out?
For the moment, but I'm starting to teeter. I'm getting a little bit, the no communication thing drives me nuts. If they told me it's coming in June, I'd be much happier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just give me a target, you know? This whole going radio silent thing. No, there's too many other cool pieces to spend your money on if you want to spend the money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, and maybe they'll improve that in the future. I hope they do because they are putting out great products, but it does make you say, well, I know Sideshow has incredible customer service. I will just deal with them from now on.
Yep.
And the problem is that it went up for pre-order before Sideshow had it, so we didn't know if Sideshow was going to get it.
Right.
Exactly.
But then the moment Sideshow put it up, I'm like, did I make a mistake?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you felt the exact same.
Exactly.
I'm one of those people that I'm afraid to order from other companies because of these reasons. I try to just stick to Sideshow unless I have to. So,
well, we'll find out what our experience is like, and
we'll find out.
What do you guys think of those in-hand picks?
I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it looked good.
Looked like the prototype to me.
Yeah, I mean they weren't the best photos, mind you. I mean they were blurry a little bit, and which is typical of every initial photo. I think that if you are the first person on the planet to own a statue, you have to sign something with UPS that says I will take the crappiest picture I can and post it all over Facebook, and then everybody will freak out. But even
Facebook
with that,
destroys the photos either way.
yes, that's right. Even with that said, I still think it looked good. I did.
So the other thing I have coming in, which I told you guys, is I've been waiting. I know since I ordered Batman Sanity, I've been waiting for those little XM plaques.
Yeah.
So it didn't come with the statue, so I finally have my Batman Sanity plaque. Just wanted to say thanks to Todd from Spec Fiction, and thanks to Andrew from GFX, who was just shipped it out to me. So looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
Well, that is awesome.
Piece. Yeah, I mean, it's something that's supposed to come with it. I mean, I will display it. So yeah, I was kind of looking forward to it.
Those plaques are really cool. I don't know if you guys watched, but I unboxed the Joker Orochi piece. Which, oh my God, that is it's so cool in hand. Oh, I just kept envisioning like all of them up on my shelf somehow. Like they would just look so good. But that's one thing I didn't take out was that it did come with that plaque. I left it in the box. So, but man, I think those plaques are really cool.
Yeah. That's something I actually do for my own statues. All my statues, I make my own little plaques for them, and with the edition number and company, and I don't know. I just like adding it to my display. So
that's cool.
I think it classes them up. I think it makes them feel a little bit more museum-like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to conventions and they have like that little info card and tells you all the info. It's nice to have.
Absolutely. That's awesome. I want to give a shout out to people that are here real quick. I forgot to do that. So let's do that really fast. Dark Ranger 7, a Brotherhood of the Bat member, is here. Chris, let's get Chris to that 30K, y'all. Thank you very much. We just crossed over 25, which is really exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And we're still now working our way up to 30K. So I am assuming I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I think that I will be giving away a big statue when we get to 30K, possibly a 1/3 scale. So, so we will see if that works out. If anything, a premium format. So I'm excited. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but I'm really looking forward to our 30K giveaway. So stay tuned for more information on that. And again, just thanks everybody for being here, and thanks everybody that has subscribed. Speaking of doing that, if you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe to this gentleman right here, Secret Sanctuary over on YouTube. Please do me a favor. Let's get him. Where are you at right now, Jeff?
It's kind of a funny story. I got to 10,000 pretty quick, and I've struggled to get to 11,000. And I think the reason is because I gained a ton of subscribers with that booth tour with the Deja Thoris thumbnail.
Right.
And so while I'm gaining new subscribers, I'm losing the ones that are not statue collectors who subscribe just because of the Deja Thoris thumbnail. And they thought I'd be giving them more content like that.
So here's what you need to do. So let's say that you're reviewing a Tweeterhead. What's coming out from Tweeterhead soon? I don't even know. Like Shazam, or let's say you're doing Shazam.
Yeah.
So every review that you do from here on out, just put a naked photo of Deja Thoris on the thumbnail with like a little teeny tiny corner of Shazam.
I can't do that. YouTube got mad at me for my Deja Thoris thumbnail.
Remove it? I forgot.
Some people might like a naked photo of Shazam. So
that's true.
Oh, see? Yeah.
That's true. You just got to know your audience.
Yeah.
That's right. But anyway, subscribe down here. Let's get him to 12K. How about that?
That'd be good. Thank you.
Okay, let's keep working on it, guys. Please do me a favor and do that. Anyway, thanks, Dark Ranger. We got Kevin. We also got Edwin Diaz in the house. Hello to Edwin. We've got another Brotherhood member, a new member, Wallace Berry. Thank you for being here, Wallace. Nathan Chaffman in the house. Hello, Bat family. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Same to you. Another Brotherhood member. Thank you again, KohnHead Collectibles. What's up? Statue. Absolutely. Another Brotherhood member, Captain Trenchcoat, is in the house. Hello to you. Another Brotherhood member, Ashley. Thank you for being here, Ashley. Bats of the Belfry. Man, we have member galore here. If you want to know what that means, you just hit the join button down below, and that gets you early access to the video and some other perks. I just want to let my Bat Stuff Crazy tier, I want to let all of you guys know that a bunch of you are getting to that 3-month point or have met it, and so I am filling those boxes as we speak, so they'll be going out to you for those Bat boxes. So again, thank you guys for joining. Thank you. Eric B in the house. We know that guy. Jeff Morris. Man, it's like members galore here. Matt T in the house. Hello. Thank you for being here. We've got Donald Bryan. Hello. Yo BSC squad. What's good? Hello to you. Statue Doctor. Thanks for being here. Ro Moreno. Aiden Martinez. Hey, Toy Quest 101. Thank you again for being here. That's awesome. Thank you. Collector Therapy. Another Brotherhood member, Benny Vogel. So many members. This is awesome. That Bat in the North guy. Or just are you just Northern Bat now?
I tried to simplify it a little bit.
I like it. Northern Bat. I like it. Alfonso Adam. It's what all hip kids are calling you these days.
That's right. Exactly.
Nathan Chaffman says, smash the like button. Yeah, I agree with Nathan. He's a smart man. Smash that like button. That does help YouTube recommend this video to other people that are watching. So please smash that. Tin Man says, I haven't watched much of Sideshow's videos for earned points. The host turned me off. Tin Man, we have a promo code group in Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I'm not sure if you are or not, but it's hit me up on Facebook and I'll add you to that group. That way it notifies you. What do we call that? The BSC code group, or I can't remember what it is. Let's see. Batmobile Sunday. Gabriel Gutierrez, what's up to you? We got Wanda Quinn. Alfonso says, Jeff's extra happy. What have you ordered?
Extra happy.
Extra happy tonight. It's extra happy Delaney tonight.
Oh, me? I'm not sure which Jeff he meant.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either.
Oh, well are either one of you happier than normal?
I'm a generally happy individual.
You're in California. Of course you're happy all the time.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. Right. It doesn't hurt. Let's see. Matt saying hello to Dan. Let's see. Yeah, Dan loving those $5. Yeah, those $5 are fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Stainbrook, Brotherhood member. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you being here. Chris Logan in the house. We've got Elijah Mack here. Let's see. Wanda Quinn says the Star Wars event is definitely more fun than Princess Week. I can almost get a free Hot Toys figure. Yeah, that's awesome. Sideshow making you buy stuff. I love it. I love it. Oh, let's see. Matt says done about $50 this week and last week so far. Really happy about that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Nathan says he's up to 100 already. That's wow. That is awesome. KohnHead Collectibles. Oh, you're getting the life-size Joker bust. That's awesome. You stop assuming, yeah, that's fantastic. Probably saving my rewards till the end of the year. Yeah, remember, guys, they expire 1 year to the day of you adding it to your wallet. So if you add $1 today, that $1 will be gone a year tomorrow. So you got to spend them. Dark Ranger says, part of me feels if convention season was normal, COVID, the code amounts wouldn't be as high. I agree.
Yep.
We said we kind of wondered if maybe sales were down a little bit, so Sideshow's being extra generous, and that's absolutely fantastic. There we go. Thank you again. We've got Dylan in the house. Chris says he's using mine to buy the half-scale Batman from Batman: The Dark Knight. Oh, yeah, the Prime One Piece. Not apparently one in existence, Edwin.
No, it didn't, Edwin. He asked if Asia Thoris came out. No, she's not out yet.
Oh, I thought there was one out, like one.
No, it's actually production pics from Sideshow that were finally put on this website.
That's where I got confused. Nathan says I traded a Hot Toys DX12 plus a bit of cash for Batgirl. Nice. Greg Folks in the house. Hello to you. We got Chris Porter in the house. Chris is a new member, and he actually lives in my hometown, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Wow,
Cool.
that's cool.
Chris says Iron Studios is terrible. They're not terrible. They're just going through some customer service issues right now, but their products seem to be really good. Oh, Ashley's in the house.
There's
Hi,
Ashley.
Hello, welcome.
Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry. My boss was like, "Hey, I need to pull you in here real quick." I'm like, "Okay."
Bosses, I tell you.
So
Well,
sorry.
damn work.
So sorry. I know.
Everybody
It's
in
like
the chat,
I'm important or something.
everybody in the chat, welcome Ashley. Please give her a thumbs up as well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm okay. I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Just moving through the week here. We're just saying hello to everybody. Brotherhood member Bat Beast is here. He says, let's smash that like button, guys. Thank you. Let's go. Sick Mansion Collectibles in the house. I was on their show this last, what was it, Friday or Saturday? I can't remember what day it was now, but that was awesome. So thanks again for having me on. We've got Gabriel Gutierrez in here. Let's see. Sick Mansion said he got his X-Men versus Sentinel super early through Sideshow. Yes.
Nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Ryan said I'll never order from Iron Studios direct again. Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot. Hey, we got a $5 super chat Canadian from Flakes of Fire. He says, "Hey all, I absolutely love Huntress and I wish there were more statues of her. Do you think that we'll be seeing more statues of her anytime soon?"
Yes.
What do you guys think?
They already did one PF, so I wouldn't
Yep.
be surprised if they did another.
She's a hit. Yeah.
I wonder if XM will do one.
I would imagine 100%. I think they're going to do everybody.
Yeah,
All over again.
Don't you get that feeling?
absolutely.
I don't know if Prime 1 would do another one. I don't know. It's hard to top the one they did. I mean, that was a really brilliant piece.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Borg Cube 1 of 2. Hello to you. Let's see. Aiden says, "I'm sorry I had a horrible experience with Iron Studios and vowed to never buy from them again. See, problem is they lied to many of us about that Hawkman piece when we paid for it plus shipping." Yeah, Hawkman is kind of when it seemed like it kind of started going south a bit.
They have issues on and off over the years, but pieces not fitting together properly, or quality issues. So,
Let's see. Dark Ranger's asking about Spec having Prime 1 removed. I believe that they are currently working on that. I don't know if there's been an answer yet.
I don't think we'll know. I don't think public conversation about it would help the matter.
yeah, that's. I heard they're working on it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. So I'd say just like anything, be patient and we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody else here that I haven't said hello to. Barstool Bond, another Brotherhood member. Thank you for being here. Hudson Prince of Crime is here. Hey, Hudson. Emperor Zergi. I didn't get a couple of plaques from my Transformer statues. Say contact them and hopefully they'll send them.
Yeah, contact XM, and then XM will tell you to contact your retailer. That's what happened to me.
Nicholas is in the house. Hello to Nicholas. Slim Boss is here. Brotherhood member Ezra Kellerman is here.
I hate that guy. He sucks.
Marie Averill says, "Good evening, everyone. I just received my Batman and Robin Iron Studio statue." Yeah, they seem like they can get out the 1/10 scale, no problem.
Yep.
I'm almost thinking about picking up the diorama with Darkseid and Wonder Woman, even though her face is a little off looking.
Who was it? Cheap ass statue collector.
Yeah, I watched his review today. I mean, it's not. It's bad, but it's not terrible. I mean, it is a smaller scale.
So, what would you get it out of 10?
I think everything else looks great. It's just her face. I mean, everything else looks to me fine. I love the concept. I love the parademon. You have Darkseid. She's battling Wonder Woman. Everything else is fine. It's just her face is a little bit off.
Is it like a $800 statue-ish?
It is. That's the other thing. It's expensive. But all of the dioramas have been expensive, and you can't find them anymore. Every time they release one, they disappear, and they still continue to hold their value or sell for more. So
yeah,
wow,
like that. Yeah, I think you used to have the Batman versus Bane, right?
I used to have that piece. Yeah, it was neat.
I went to pick that up, and like 3-4 years, whatever it's been after it came out, it was still going for $800. I couldn't get it for cheaper.
Wow.
So what I love about what he collects. He just collects those dioramas. I mean, that's his thing.
I like that about him. I like the whole diorama collection. It looks good to me.
Yeah. Collins Collectibles is here. Hello. We've got Bosses Day. Hello. Let's see. Dante says I'm on vacation, but stopped by to say hello. Thanks, Dante. Reclaimer said he dropped $400 in points on the Batman Who Laughs PF. That's awesome.
Nice.
Let's see. I think we're just about caught up here. Have they ever made a Rhino statue? Yes, I believe Sideshow made a.
And I think XM is doing one now. Right?
XM is, yep.
Edwin Diaz says, "Hey Ashley, why so hostile?"
You haven't lived with them.
Archangel's here. What madness is this? You guys do know it's Thursday. Yes, I do. And thanks to the 95 watching right now. This is our weird night because my son's birthday was yesterday. Ledger turned 12 years old, so that was really exciting. And so we did some celebrating last night, and we're going to celebrate tomorrow too.
Cool.
Anyway, so that's why we weren't on last night. So I apologize for messing up the night. But again, thanks everybody for joining us on a weird night.
You don't want to tell them about the Cinco de Mayo party we had last night? No,
well, the biggest thing is my tradition is I always have to get Taco John's. Like that's there used to be a Taco John's right across from the hospital, and we didn't know he was going to be born or not. There was whether he was going to be born the night before or the night after. And so we were kind of between things before it was go time. And so I went to go get us some dinner across the street and got some tacos. So every year on his birthday, I go get Taco John's tacos. So
that's cool.
That's cool.
Little Cinco de Mayo. So let's see. Gotham's mine. I think we said hello to you. Hello. Maybe we didn't. So hello to you. Sam Blake is here. I'm loving the new Queen Studios Wonder Woman. Yeah, we got some photos of her. Anxious to hear what the guys say. And Ashley. John Band, greetings from the Windy City. Let's see. Aiden says happy birthday. Thank you very much. Half Fast Reviews is in the house. Hey, how's it going, sir? All right, I think we are maybe Red Hood. Hello to you, Red Hood. Okay, so I think we've said hello to everybody. Aiden says, by the way, nice displays, gentlemen. That's awesome. Got amazing displays here in this group, for sure. All right, so let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to announce. I told the guys this. This was big news for me today. I joined CGC today.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, Claude.
So out of a year of collecting CGC, I decided to finally bite the bullet and spend the $25. Mm-hmm. So I am a low tier on the totem pole, but I got my $15 free kit that, the box and the boards and stuff. So that's coming. So I'm really excited about that. And I showed them beforehand, but this is going to be my first CGC submission right here. So I'm really excited about that.
Right. Very good.
I just picked this one up. This one, I feel like it's kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
I was really excited to get this, and hopefully I'll get a good grade on it, and hopefully I don't screw up the process. but I am gonna, I think, document it and see how it goes. So I'm gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna maybe do a few other books as well. But I'm really excited about that journey to finally submit some of these books. I've been we were talking before the show that it's been such a giant lull in stuff coming in that I have the itch to buy a whole bunch of CGCs right now, and I have just purchased 3 that are going to be coming in, and I'll unbox those for you guys on the channel. But man, I feel like I'm in trouble here. I'm kind of getting addicted to them a little bit.
Oh, it's easy to do.
So especially Jeff, like you have these incredible old ones that are like whoa, like where did that come from? A, how do you know you're addicted? And B, how do you stop?
You don't.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Like, how do you stop? How do you quit it?
Jeff, you
Boy, how do
stop?
you stop? That's something I have not figured out. I mean, I've been buying comics since I was 5 years old, and I've been buying CGC since they opened in 2000. So,
yikes!
I'm the wrong guy to come to if you've got a dependency problem with CGC. But you know me, I am the same way with comics as I am with statues. If there's something I really want, I've got to part with something I already have.
Yep. That's a good point.
Because I can't use any family money. That's the deal with the wife. It's got to come from my collectibles. So I sell to buy.
And I'm the same. No family money.
Unless it's an investment, do not collect CGCs just for the art like I did, where I was just collecting the covers for the art and they sat in boxes for years.
Yep.
If you have somewhere on the wall, you're okay. Once you start putting them in boxes because you like the cover art and you never see it, that's when you're hitting the hoarding period, and
that's great advice.
Time to sell.
That is great advice.
But if you buy the right stuff, like some books that me and Chris were talking about this week, they will not lose value.
Yeah, if it's worth money, that's a different story. I was just buying every modern or whatever book just for the hell of it because I like the cover art, and
right.
And they were just sitting in boxes. I was like, oh, am I going to skim through the box and look at these covers? No.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. That's
never happened.
How about you, Dan? Like, where are you at? Like, you feel like you're addicted to this to the process?
I would say there was a point last year where that was very true. I was very addicted. I've carved it back. I really narrowed my focus. I am very, very selective with what I collect now. Whole different ball game. Because like you, Eric, I just ended up with tons of books.
Yeah.
That some were of the ilk that Jeff Delaney's talking about, but many were like ones you're talking about, where I just like the cover art but yeah, I've cut that way back because there's no point in it.
I know. For me, finding statues is what got me out of collecting comics, because it was like, why am I collecting, like, not the ones worth money? If they're worth money, that's fine. But just collecting for the cover art because it looks cool to you. And then they're sitting in boxes. It took a while for me to realize my own faults, but I was like, why am I doing this when I can collect statues and actually see them 3-dimensionally and look at them every day? And things aren't sitting in a box. So I mean, you could probably say the same thing for statues. Some people collect statues and they sit in storage units and they never display them. So.
Right.
Yeah, that's my main thing is I think I want to use them for art on the walls, and
that's good.
Just appreciate my favorite covers.
Yeah. Yep.
Or like the one I've been looking at's from the 40s. Yeah. And so it's like I just want to have that history.
Yeah.
If it holds its value, it's going to be worth money. Yeah, definitely collect as many boxes as you want.
Yep, absolutely. Have you seen those CGC racks? They're like old spinner racks, but they're designed specifically for CGCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be pretty neat.
They sell frames for them. I think I recommended to it's a custom company that makes like wooden frames for them, or it's a lot of things you could do. Display them on the wall.
We've got a $2 super chat from Nicholas Capote. Thank you very much, Nicholas. Do any of you purchase digital comics?
I do. Yep, I do. Matter of fact, I tend to do. It's funny. I like reading traditional paper comics. more than I do digital, but the time that I find that I have to read is usually at night, usually in bed, when everyone else is sleeping, and it's just much more comfortable to read on my iPad than paper. So,
and they're easier to take with you if you're going somewhere else.
Much. Yep.
I mean,
where do you get your digital comics? Like, do you have a specific place that you like to?
So I had subscribed a few years back through Comixology, and now that's an Amazon-owned company. So it's actually through Amazon. But I subscribe to, I don't know, I have a couple of different issues. I'm reading the, Batman primary title right now, and I've read Justice League on and off, and a couple of others. But it's all cover price. You don't get the investment of the book, of course, but.
Well, if it's still a cover that you like, though, will you still buy the cover? Like, will you read it digitally, but then still maybe buy
the cover?
For special issues, I will do that. I do not collect. I don't collect runs anymore. I don't. I just don't see the point. If I was reading the paper, religiously, then I would collect them and not be worried about the condition too much, and keeping it unread and all that other fun stuff. But special issues that have an opportunity to be valuable, I might pick up, and that I like, of course. So,
is paper comics? Do you think their days are limited or running out?
You mean new issues?
I don't know.
DC and stuff,
I don't know.
Yeah, they were worried about that when digital first came out, and it's still around. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, when I got back into reading, I started digitally, and I was like, okay, it's okay. Certain parts I have to like zoom in to read the text or whatever, and it's a little annoying. But I personally like to have a physical. Somebody just lose a statue. I physically have a book in my hand. Except like even for vacation, if I go on vacation, I'll bring a graphic novel or two. It's not that big, and that lasts me plenty of time. It's not like you're carrying 20 books with you. So I like seeing the actual artwork in front of me. But
I had Lasik surgery about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. Well, actually, about 15 years ago now. Best money I've ever spent in my life. So I wore glasses. I had trouble with contacts. But I'm getting to the point now where my eyes are starting to age a little bit, and I can see where I'm going to maybe need some readers or something at some point. But I remember specifically like the Batman Who Laughs, when it would be that red print.
That was hard to read.
I could not read it.
Hard to read.
I could not read it. So doing a digital comic where you can zoom like that, that's been nice for me, because I'm like, I could never read that stuff because it was so dark or so small.
But on the other hand, it is nice to put away your phone or tablet and just stay away from that and just pick up a book. Yeah.
Barstool Bond says, I subscribe to DC Infinite monthly. I really enjoy it on the iPad.
I subscribe to that too, and it's very handy.
So what's the difference between that and what Dan was talking about?
Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with Comixology, but it's literally thousands and thousands of DC comics going all the way back to the Golden Age on that app, and it's great. You were thinking about a particular Golden Age book. I jumped on that app and I looked at the story. It was great. It's so handy if you're interested in a Silver Age or a Golden Age book, and you're probably going to buy it at CGC. You're not going to be able to even page through it, but you can jump on that app and read the story and really get the context of what it was like to read it at that time.
Jeff, what's the monthly rate on that?
I think it's like $8.
$8?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
So,
and you get access to every title.
Wow.
I think you get access to an awful lot of them. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's.
I think there's a little bit of delay on new stuff.
Yeah,
there was when it was like several weeks before, like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, so it's Hulu.
I'm looking mostly at old stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Real quick, so that brings up a question for me. I don't know if Chris, that's what you were asking Dan about collecting covers. So if I buy a book, I'd rather have it. If I'm spending the money, I want to physically have the book in my hand. I don't want to purchase it digitally. So is that the case for you guys? And if that is the case, are you buying books just for the artwork digitally? Like say, like, a lot of people buy comics because they just like the cover. So would you buy something digitally just because you like the cover of it when you can probably get it for free online?
No.
I want it.
You want it like physically in hand, right?
I want it physically in hand.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, the only reason I'd want to do it online is just, I mean, yeah, you can still appreciate the art, but I'd want it for just the story. I mean, that's
for me. I think that's the other thing. I physically want to have. If I'm spending the money, I want to have it like in my hand.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. Captain Trenchcoat says, shouldn't digital copies be cheaper since there's nothing tangible to produce?
One would think.
Amazon was cheap to get Batman Who Laughs, because I bought Batman Who Laughs digital, and it was still kind of hard to read because that red on black background. And then I purchased the the Three Jokers, and I just didn't appreciate the story as much because it wasn't like in hand. I grew up old school, so I had to have it. So I ended up going to the comic book store and getting it anyway.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I want it. So yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it wasn't
on like a graphic novel version of that.
Yeah, and it wasn't very expensive. I think I got mine for about $7, maybe $6. But it wasn't very expensive at the comic book shop either. So I think it evened out really.
Ark says I'll get something digital if I love it, and then I buy the hard copy. So yeah, I think
It's a good idea.
I think so. Chris says I love the feel of a true comic.
Yeah, I mean, digitally you save a lot of space. That's one of the positives.
And there's another reason right there. I like personally going to the comic book store.
I do miss that.
That's true.
My weekly pilgrimage to the comic shop. That was always really fun.
Real comics are hard to flip pages while driving. So digital. It's a good point. That's a good point.
I kind of look at it as like going to the comic book store is like when you used to be able to go to the video store to rent.
Yeah.
And there were so many movies that I would have never watched if I'd not gone into the video store and just, saw the box or saw the cover of it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you're going digital, you might as well start listening to the audio books of comics as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and for somebody like me where I don't have a comic book shop, digital is probably the easiest way for me to go.
Well, yeah, for me, like I wait until the graphic novels come out, so I grab everything off of Amazon or wherever.
Yeah.
Was it Dan? Like you only collect hardcovers now, right?
Me?
That's
Yes.
me too.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, yeah.
So I mean, I used to get a lot of the single issues too, but now I'm more, or even just the graphic novels. But I prefer the hardcovers now as well.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, let's see. Graphic audio editions are great, actually. So what's that? So it's read to you?
Yeah. I mean, I will. Sometimes I do all right. So after I read a book, sometimes I will listen to like the YouTube review version of it where somebody reads it back to you and explains everything just in case I missed something and just to better understand what's going on.
Greg says, I think the only reason I still collect comics is because, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jeff.
It's like the Flashpoint.
Nice.
It's like huge.
Wow.
That I wouldn't want to read. It's huge.
Things are getting bigger and bigger.
It's like reading the
Yeah,
Bible.
this is like a good jillion pages. But it has every tie-in issue connected to the story. So I think that's I would rather wait till something comes out like this.
Yeah, see, I'm not an omnibus person. That discourages me. I look at that, I'm like, holy cow, that book is huge. I'm never going to finish it. I'm not even going to start it.
To me, those are just, they look cool on a shelf.
Yeah.
I just don't know how often people actually read them. Including me. Like mine are just on the shelf. Like I know the art that's in there, and I wanted to have better versions of the graphic novels that I had. But yeah, I don't know who opens those and spends months at a time trying to read them. But maybe there are a lot more than I think. I don't know. Let's see. Well, you guys want to look at photos?
I do.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
we do. But I want to show you something first. So this is, of course, Star Wars week that we mentioned earlier. And I wanted to show you this. Have you guys seen the lightsaber?
Yes.
Life size, the real life Disney one? Is that
Real life Disney one.
Okay. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
Okay, so I've got a video. So I kind of know how this works. And it's rumored that it might just be in there's a Star Wars hotel that's going to be opening at Disney. It's a 2-night stay. You have to stay 2 nights. It's basically like a cruise ship on land, basically. There's no windows. The windows are all space. So you board this spaceship and you get hijacked and taken into space, and then you actually can go into the park as well in Galaxy's Edge. But this is what is Disney has been working on for a number of years, and I'll show it to you. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
All
It's
right,
insane.
There's questions. Is it
How much?
Is it a light or is it a real laser? Because a lightsaber is
It's a light.
technically a laser that slices you in half.
it's
Are they
an LED
really giving
light.
people lasers?
So do you want to know the secret?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the technology, if you actually look at the patent, and yes, I'm a Disney nerd, so I've looked at the patent for this thing. So basically, it works kind of like a tape measure. So imagine like the hilt. Imagine like the hilt of a lightsaber. It's chunkier than a real lightsaber, but there's a mechanism, a motor inside that. So imagine that the motor pushes up 2 tape measures up at the same time, and then can retract it the same way. And then in the middle of that will be an LED strip, an LED light, and there's some sort of plastic cap. Now I don't know how the plastic cap works.
All right.
But that's kind of the engineering of it. It's like 2 things that.
So it's just a light. It's
Yeah,
not
just
a real
light.
lights.
Yeah.
Like lightsaber. It's like
But-
there you go. You're not
But
slicing somebody in
the
half.
cool part about it is the light part of it is longer than the hilt. So it's like for the first time,
Yeah.
Right.
it actually can
Extend.
light up and then
Yeah.
retract.
It's like one of those things
Right.
you get at the circus. You like swap on it. Flies on that.
Yeah, it's that.
It's going to be a lot more than the circus thing. I can tell you that thing. And we're not sure if it's going to be for sale yet. I'm assuming it will be. It's a no-brainer that they can
They'd be insane.
charge $500 a lightsaber. Probably they already charge $200. Yeah. They charge $200 for the ones that you can make right now. It's actually, I think it may be $225 now. It went up in price, but I bet it'll be a pretty penny. But anyway, I thought
There will be lines of people waiting to spend as much as they ask.
Yeah.
So
Do we know what the price is yet?
no.
we don't even know if it'll be for sale. They're saying that it might not be yet right off the bat. That they'll just be at this hotel by the actors, do sword fights. But I don't know.
Have any of you guys done the lightsaber build, like the regular lightsaber build?
Have not.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I was watching George on the MCE channel with his.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going there this summer in August, and
Darn it, we're going in July.
I'm gonna
That's
miss
too
you.
bad. It's like, that would have been cool if it lined up.
But my wife was like, "Yeah, do you want to like book making a lightsaber?" And I turned it down just because I don't know. I feel like once I have one, I'm gonna have to hang it on the wall. It goes back to the point where it's like collecting comics. I'm like, put it in a box somewhere. Like, if I'm gonna have it, I gotta put it somewhere. Like,
I just want to do it for the experience of it because they have a really cool, the voiceover and the lights come on, and
now you make me second guess, and I should have done it.
yeah,
You could also create like a BB-8 and like all that other stuff.
yeah, that's a lot cheaper.
Are you guys coming to Anaheim or going to Florida?
No, I'm doing Florida.
Florida, we still can't come to Anaheim yet
Oh,
because they're not selling out of state tickets yet.
That's right.
And they
Just
just
Universal
announced
started this week. Universal started selling out of state.
they just announced they're not doing temperature checks at the door starting soon.
Wow.
May 16th is when they're officially over. So we did that when we went in February. And so then there was a lot of cast members assigned to do that because it was at all the hotels, all of the, all the places where security is basically where they had extra people, and they were medical people. Like they were in medical uniforms. Wow. That's kind of nice that they're not having to do that now.
I guess the reopening in Anaheim was a pretty emotional experience on the first day. People got there hours before they were able to get in, and the first time the train came into Main Street Station, everybody went bananas. And
wow.
When they finally let people in, they had tons of employees lining Main Street and saying "Welcome back," and everybody was crying.
So I'm thinking of the employees. How many employees lost their job? And
a lot. I think they called back 8,000.
Nice.
It gives you an idea of how many employees are just in California. But I am such a Disney nerd that on Main Street right there were like Josh D'Amaro, who's the president of the Disney company. We also had the CEO. People call him Lex Luthor because people don't like him, but he's Bob Chapek is the new CEO, and he was there. And so it was just really cool that all those executives and Imagineers were actually there to greet fans. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, the rides are cool, but I want to meet these dudes that, and Bob Iger, of course. Bob Iger was there. So, yeah, it was awesome.
I have a friend from high school who works for Disney, and she posted pictures of herself standing right next to Bob Iger that night.
Awesome. I kicked myself. When we were there a couple years ago, I was by myself filming some B-roll footage for our other channel, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw Bob Iger. I'm like, oh my God, but he had like his family with him.
Yeah.
And then an entourage of like plainclothes security guys with like, they look like Secret Service. And so I kind of started like following alongside, but the Secret Service guys kept giving me like stink eye. So like, I just wanted to say hello, but it's like, I'm a Disney nerd. So
I have a funny story like that. I went to Disneyland when I was about 10 years old. And in that square, when you first walk in, the Main Street Square, there was a girl there from the Middle East. And she had an entourage just like you're describing. And I thought she was really attractive. So here's 10-year-old Jeff trying to strike up a conversation with this. She couldn't even speak English. She literally had all these guys in black suits around her. I don't know what the story was, but I often wonder who she was. And
I was going to say, I wonder if you knew who she was.
No, I never found out. But yeah, it was interesting. You never know who you're going to meet at Disneyland.
That's right. Wallace Berry
years and years ago, we were there, and Princess Diana was there with her two boys.
Oh, wow.
All the time that they had all those videos of them on Splash Mountain and all of that.
Oh, you were there?
Nobody got near them. Right. Yeah, they were like.
That's awesome. Wow. Wallace says, I live behind the Magic Kingdom and my wife works at Universal. I am so jealous, Wallace. That's awesome. I think I told you guys that when we were there in last February, we were there, and we rode a ride and hung and we're in line for like 40 minutes with Shanna Worley. I can't think of her name, but she is now dating Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was pretty crazy, but that was kind of neat to see a celebrity like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk some more Star Wars and let's look at these photos.
Cool.
All right, you guys see that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we've got a Darth Vader premium format that was teased this week from Sideshow Fan Week. What do you guys think of this one? Don't everybody talk it at once.
I'm trying to be nice so everybody can go first.
I feel like don't kill me. I feel like I've seen it before. It's not bad, but it's not a 1/3 scale.
It's not bad, but it's not good. I much prefer the previous premium format. I much prefer Iron Studios versions or any other. I don't like the all. I mean, it looks good. It's all fabric, but I don't like the all fabric. It reminds me of like a Hot Toys. And the base looks like he's on top of like.
People are calling this the doll. They're calling it the dollhouse.
The base looks like he's standing on top of medieval times.
Yeah, or like a castle. Yeah.
It looked like the castle from the Wicked Witch and the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought.
Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain.
I mean, it's well done, but it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it all. The whole fact. What is this pants striped? I just noticed.
Yes.
Not my thing.
Now, the undersuit is quilted, and I think when light hits it, it looks like pinstripes.
Also, yeah, the Joker pants on.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
What do you think of this one, Dan? I kind of get a Hot Toys vibe a little bit, I guess.
His sound is off.
Dan,
Dan, can you hear us, Dan?
Just
he's
muted.
Aha, how's that?
There you go. You're back.
Yeah, good job. Yes.
Okay. Important safety tip: if you take the AirPod out of your ear and you disconnect Bluetooth, it mutes your mic automatically.
Oh, nice.
Good lesson.
Yeah, so I did not do that, believe it or not. No, I was just saying. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't love the fabric. My guess is this is probably going to be probably a $600 or $700 piece, and for that, yeah, I prefer the sculpt. I'm also not wild about the pose. It's just very meh. All right. Yeah, it's Darth Vader.
It's not very exciting.
Yeah.
I think sculpting would have been a lot better.
They had a real opportunity here. I mean, that scene at the end of Rogue One where Vader's just going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Just give us something like that.
That's a great scene.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Let's move on from this one, and we'll move on to this one because a lot of people are really excited about this. This is Ahsoka Tano. This is a premium format from the animated series, and I just think this one's really fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I like it a lot. I'm a little. I don't really like the base all that much, but I think the figure itself is really good.
What did you think about the price point?
It's
How much is it?
Is it $585? Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Pretty simple base. I don't. It's always nicer if it's cheaper, but I think I even see maybe a little Rosario Dawson in the portrait, even though it's Rebels based.
I felt the exact same thing.
You have that slightly larger head, gives it the like the animated look.
Exactly.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I was the only one that saw a little bit of Rosario in that.
Not me personally, but
I can see a little bit.
I think if they were smart, they would do another one. And I would do a TV version as well with a Rosario Dawson likeness. There's no reason you can't do both. People would buy both, I think.
Yep.
Do you think they would be able to capture the actor likeness?
No.
Well, they got to hire the right person to do it. You never know.
Andy, I was gonna say, even if they do put her on, Jeff Delaney would not be able to find her on the website.
That's so mean.
Wow.
No, it's just a joke because he was trying to find Claire Dune, right?
Cara.
Cara Dune.
I thought she was gone off the website. I was wrong.
But she's there. She's safe and sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to give you a hard time. Sorry, go ahead, Eric.
Okay.
No, sorry. I'm trying to say it. I'm just curious if I think no, but the lightsabers don't light up, right?
They do not.
Okay.
Mm.
It didn't look
I
good.
think they've stopped the lightsabers from lighting up.
Yeah, there
Got
was
too many
break.
problems.
But I thought I heard that the dark saber on Moff Gideon is going to light up.
It is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They just announced it
Wow.
on their live stream.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
But the
there it
ver-
is. Little one.
It's funny. I don't really usually like light ups, but if I think I was collecting Star Wars, I would want the sabers to light up.
Yeah, definitely.
If there's ever going to be a light up, I
$5
think it's for a
code.
saber.
$5 code.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Little one.
Got it.
Got it.
It's a big one.
All right, I got to do it real quick here, and I can't.
Got it.
$5 codes.
Another $5.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, I'm on screen share, so hold on, and see if I can get through with the info.
Nice.
They're wanting us to buy
That's cool.
something.
Oh, great. I hate when they make you sign in and you go.
Mhm.
I just stay signed in and on that page.
Usually I am, but whenever it's like a large code, of course it signs out. And
What is
I
it?
got-
Little one?
Yep.
Little
Yeah.
one, yeah. I wonder what that refers to.
It's an honor of Arch.
Got it. Yay!
Hey,
That's great.
score.
All right. Sorry. Let me go back in. Sorry, guys.
Only thing that sucks is you have to use all these by the end of the year.
Yes, you do. All right. I think we were to here. Let's talk a little bit about the exclusive on her. What did you guys think of the exclusive proximity piece?
I like it.
I like it.
I don't know who this is because I don't watch the show, but I
Me either.
thought it was cute.
It's like
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's Moray or Morai, Morai, I think.
But I like the base matches. That's cool.
Yeah.
So $20, just $20 more. So I think it's worth it.
That's worth it. Yeah.
We also got this reveal, Star Wars reveal. This is Blurg and the Mandalorian set. You can also buy Blurg just by itself. I think this is so much fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
Now,
it's
Jeff,
kind of cool because that Mandalorian sold out, and now it's very expensive. So you can go back and get that figure with the blurg.
Jeff, you're more of our Hot Toys expert. What do you think about this one? Do you think the price is pretty good? I think it was like 500 some.
Yeah, I think so. The size of it, and then it looked like it's got some articulation on its leg. And the paintwork looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks fantastic.
I think
Yeah.
it's like $550, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
And I
going to
would-
be $260 for the figure, $270.
I think that even if you're not a Hot Toys figure collector,
Yeah.
like this could be just a creature, in your Star
Yeah.
Wars collection.
So
Yeah.
it's $550 just for the blurg.
No, for this too.
No.
For the two. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's quite a bit cheaper without him. But I just think he's really cool.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Also had a Iron Studios General Grievous, which I thought was really cool. I didn't think the price point was really. I think it was like what, $385.
What's the
360
scale?
This is 110,
110.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
and it was like
Yeah.
365, 385, something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Really wish it was bigger. It looks great though, but I just wish it was bigger.
I think it looks great. I really like the base a lot. I think that's really well done. I also don't remember ever having a General Grievous or any Iron Studios with fabric like this on a 10 scale.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I thought that was something different, but I can't imagine it increasing the, by $150 or $200, but, and then so there it is without the cape. And then I have a photo of it. That's the size,
Jesus.
but yeah, 385.
Why 385 for that?
I don't know.
Not much to it, really.
I look at
No.
I look at the detailing on it. It's just like, I don't know. It's just so,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the cape. Maybe it's made out of gold.
I cannot understand price points at all. Now, okay, so this is $385 or whatever for 110, and then the next day, Sideshow reveals their own 6 scale, and this is considerably cheaper.
How much?
Yeah,
but it's
2 something. But he's close to 14.5 inches. So
see, that makes.
Well, the other one was what, 13, and he was leaning over.
Yeah,
but he's on a base. So
he's on the base. And again, this is a figure, not a statue.
I do like the cape better on the other one, though. The iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look better.
The cape looks cool on this one in the video. And it's a one that Sideshow had made this figure years ago, and it was very expensive to go back and try to pick that up. So it was kind of smart for them to do a re-release of it.
But that was pretty neat.
I kind of feel like Sideshow's version is a little boring.
Which one came out first? I know. I guess it doesn't matter. I like the other one.
Well, I mean, they were both revealed this week.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought maybe Iron Studios was trying to up them one, but yeah, I like the Iron Studios.
Yeah, definitely.
I just let's go back to the Iron Studios. So there's the Iron Studios.
Yeah, that looks good.
Much more dynamic. Of course, you can pose the other one as well, but I like the base on this. But again, $385 or whatever it is, like that's just I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Don't understand.
That's 2/3 to a premium format.
Yeah. That would be cool if Sideshow made a new premium format of this guy.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would have been good.
And I don't know if they would ever touch him again because the other one broke so easily. The original PF.
Jeff Morris, do you collect any of the Star Wars Hot Toys?
I've got a few.
Yeah.
I've got Mandalorian and the Darth Maul that came with his like speeder bike thing he rode in.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The sculptors from the Mythos line, was it the Kucherek brothers? They said they're working on they're trying to work on a new concept line for Sideshow for new Star Wars pieces.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So expect more Star Wars on the way.
Awesome.
So Jeff, are you getting the blurg?
I'd probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. The other thing that I don't know if you had pictures of it because it's not really new, but the Mandalorian on the bike.
Oh yeah.
I do have
that
a picture
looks really
up.
cool.
Yeah.
Especially with the Grogu with that big smile.
That's cool. This one I thought was interesting. So, they have this awesome Rancor, massive piece. Again, I'll refer you over to MCE if you haven't seen George's review on this thing. But they're doing a little small version of it. You guys can see the little guy in the corner here.
You're zooming into something else.
Wow.
It has a black base, so the base is a little bit more simplistic, but
I think it's a really good idea to bring it out in a smaller scale.
I do too.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that would have been smart if they'd done a Juggernaut at a smaller size for people that didn't have a dining room table to put the other one on.
Yep. That's right. I thought that was pretty neat, and we don't have a price point yet.
Ashley.
What did she say?
No, it's Ezra.
Oh,
yeah, it is. It's a travel size.
Yes, it is. This is from the new show Bad Batch. This is another Hot Toys. This is Echo. I thought
Hey,
he
if
looked
you guys
pretty...
haven't watched that, it's really worth watching.
Now, I want to watch it, but do I need to have any prior knowledge other than the movies? Like, I've never watched the animated series before.
Well, they
Clone
did appear
Wars.
in the animated series. But man, the first episode's 75 minutes long. It's practically a movie.
Wow.
And it was fun.
It's called The Bad Batch?
Yeah.
What's that on Disney?
Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yep.
So is this guy? I'm assuming this guy is in the first episode.
Yeah, they both are.
That's cool. So this
So
is
were
Echo.
who are they?
They're basically they're clones, but they've gone outside of their programming. Let me put it that way. So they're a lot more brutal. They have more individual personalities than the other clones do. It's pretty cool. It's worth watching.
Would you say they've gone Rogues Gallery Live?
And the animation is spectacular.
That's awesome. They look really cool.
They are.
I like his Rambo headband. Never mess with anybody who has a Rambo headband on.
Right.
No,
There it is. Let's
that
zoom
goes
in on that.
crazy on you.
Yep, that's right.
Looks like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. They're going back to Platoon here.
No.
Very cool. There's the smiling Grogu that Jeff likes.
I like
That's
this.
cute. I like that.
I like that the pod's like super detailed on the inside. You can like take them out and everything.
It has a lot of options that you can wrap them up. It's also got this box. It's got these other creatures.
I think there's 3 different figures.
I think you can
They're
burp
3
them.
separate.
3 separate Grogus.
Wow.
Or different head sculpts.
That's neat. That's a fun piece. And it was like 220, 260, something like that.
Mhm.
Well, let's talk about this thing.
Yeah.
So this is
Wow.
$5,000.
That's
What the?
That's crazy.
That's no, thank you.
Now Real Robot is cool because they have access to the real props and they're able to take scans of the actual prop. So this is about as authentic as you can get. Like it is identical to what the maquettes were used for the movie. And you can also buy each one of these separate in pairs of 2, except for the guy that's doing the body slam. But each pairing's $800.
Yep.
So
Wow.
the full set with the chessboard, it does come with the chessboard, I think, and the certificate and all this stuff. But then you can also buy them separately. Like this one was like $1,200.
how tall are these things?
Like little, like they're
small.
They're like on it like chess pieces.
Size of what they were.
No,
on
Chris,
the
I think
movie.
they're big.
You think they're big?
Check the size. I heard
They look-
George talking about them on his show, and he said they're like, I want to say 10, 12 inches tall.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, they're big.
so that makes me think the prices are a little bit more like this is that's $800.
That looks a little tight. They look tiny.
Yeah, they
though.
don't look super detailed to be that
And that's
big.
$800.
Yep.
But again, they Eric, they wouldn't be super detailed back in the 70s. Like this is
Yeah.
these were basically claymation pieces.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my other question is, I like Star Wars, but I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. Is this like Star Wars chest? Why is it shaped like that?
Yes, this is
Because
in
when they were playing in the beginning of the first, in New Hope on the Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
and then they were also used in some of the newer movies as well. Just kind of a nod to the originals.
Yeah.
But
Hey guys,
yeah,
I guess my son is watching. He just texted me and said, "I require you to buy that Hot Toys Echo."
oh, there you go. There you go. Let's see, and you can just use that $5 reward point you just got.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
But anyway, I was pretty shocked by $5,000. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But knowing they're a little bit bigger, that makes me understand a little bit more.
I
Not
wonder
me.
if it's really
It should
small.
come with a whole table.
Yeah.
But come with
Yeah.
Well, the only thing it reminds me of is when do you remember when DC did the Batman chess board with the metal pieces?
Yes.
And so that was what, $1,200 for the
Yeah.
entire
I have the
set.
rubber.
Yeah, and then so it kind of reminds me of this, but 5,000 is I'd like to eat at the end of the month.
I have a Riddler chess piece. I paid $30 for it.
Yeah, 25 to 30 was the normal price for.
This is more than the Margot Robbie Infinity Studios bust.
Yeah,
$1,000 more. So I'll just say.
All right, so look at the nameplate. The nameplate looks like a standard size, almost business card. I don't think they're that big.
yeah. See, I don't think. Yeah,
They were 12 inches. That'd be like a huge nameplate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so ready?
Yep.
Body slam piece is 13 3/4 inches tall.
Okay.
One of the other ones is 4 1/4. One of the other ones is 6 1/2.
I bet that's 4 1/4. I bet this is 6 1/2.
Another one is 7. I don't.
That's not very big, Dan.
I don't know. My point is they're not like chessboard size though.
They're,
You know
they're
what I mean?
supposed,
Like,
to, they're supposed to be the size they were in the movie.
they are the 1-to-1 replicas, is what it says on their website.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, they're probably bigger than you think.
It's for, I guess, die-hard Star Wars fans that want to pay that.
Well, and let me just tell you that the it's on waitlist at Sideshow.
Yeah, I heard it like it sold out quickly too, right?
I mean, like instantly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the Regal Robot stuff, like they've done the Chewie head, they've done the other Rancor version, and you know they're very, very popular right now because they're from Lucasfilm, like they are the actual scans from the props. So it's as accurate as you can get.
That's where your money's going.
Yep. A lot of Mythos fans were excited about this one. They announced an Anakin Skywalker. I'm not sure of the likeness, but I think the pose is really cool. What do you guys think?
I don't think the likeness is there.
yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to be. Like this almost looks like it's.
Well, it's Mythos, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people
but
complaining it wasn't fourth scale, and
I disagree. I think that the Mythos that they've come out with has been really pretty good sculpts. In terms of face sculpts and accuracy. Like you look at that Obi-Wan from the first one that they did, like I think it's incredible, but I don't see him in this at all.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
it looks good though.
You know, it's Anakin.
Yeah.
I mean, but I would not say that that's Hayden Christensen, not even 10%.
I believe I read also comes with another portrait where he's like all raged out, like
That'd be cool if he had the evil Anakin.
evil Anakin.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But I mean, I think the pose is really cool, and I'm hoping they tweak the face a little bit. But congratulations to the Mythos fans, because I know that that's a big, giant collectible right now. That everybody loves them. Speaking of Anakin, we have the 6 scale figure, and I think this one looks really good. And then we also have Obi-Wan. This is again from the animated series.
And these are by Sideshow.
Yeah. So
He reminds me of looking at Joaquin Phoenix.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a serious brow game going.
Yeah, very much so.
Very intense.
That's exactly how he looks in that show, though.
Yeah.
And that's how he looks when he goes in there and kills all those kids.
He says, Anakin, don't try it. I have the high ground. This looks really good. Tease. I think this one's awesome. Yeah,
that's cool.
He's my favorite character from the whole series. I really like him a lot, and so
I have spoken.
Yes, you have. He's cool. Good face sculpt on him.
Yep.
He died too soon.
He did.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but yes, he did. I was really hoping they would keep him around. They also teased a Hunter 6 scale figure, so a lot of teases.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that looks really cool. The armor. I love the colors.
That was that one from the Bad Batch, too.
That I don't know. It must be. Because it's very similar colors.
Yeah.
This is the one I think you were referring to, the Mandalorian with swoop bike.
That's cool.
And then it must come with a Grogu also.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's really cool. I think that'll be really
It's kind of cool. It looks like a chopper.
Yeah, it does. Speeder bike. They also, this is from Gentle Giant. They're doing one of those new half-scale busts. I think this was really cool with the red and black.
I
Oh,
like that a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think it turned out really, really well. Those buffs are very popular.
It's got
Legends in 3D is what they call these.
a lot of professional lighting on it right now.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like it's actually in Galaxy's Edge. The Q.
And it's half scale, right?
Half scale. Well, they say it's half scale, but it's smaller than half scale.
Okay.
There's no way it's half scale. It is, but it means it's a really good size. But I don't think it's true half.
I have their Ahsoka on order.
Oh, that's a good piece too.
Yeah.
So we'll get away from Star Wars a little bit now, and we'll move on to some other pieces. This is from XM Studios, and this was teased, and I think it's already up for pre-order actually. But this is Psylocke, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think of this one?
I personally like. I know some of you guys said you don't like the pose, so let's hear it.
Well, it's
I like the
confusing.
base.
I don't really know what's going on with the base. Is she caught? Is her leg caught in it, or I can't figure out what's going on.
The
Looks like
metal
it's
is
bonded.
wrapped around the other leg.
It looks like she's
She
like
looks
jumping
awfully
off of it.
chill.
She's like wrapping around it.
Yeah, she is very chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be caught up in that, she looks very
expression.
calm.
Yeah.
But
Is
would
it-
you want her with like an angry face? So it's like,
Is this a butterfly?
yeah, it's
It
one
looks
of
like it, yeah.
I don't know the character
That's how
well.
her energy, her power manifests on her face, and that
Psychic
it's
energy.
kind of like a butterfly. I don't think it's a butterfly, but it always looks kind of butterfly shaped.
Yeah.
Texturing, like look at the texturing on her arm. It looks really, it's really intricate. I really like the color. It's really very shiny.
Vibrant.
Yeah,
There's another portrait that I like better. It's I think she's got that one.
that
Oh,
one.
that's pretty. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
I think this is the best one.
Yeah.
And this one, she looks more stern, like she's more serious. What scale is this? Is this quarter?
Yeah, it's quarter.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I mean, I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Feels a little Mortal Kombat-y to me.
I'm indifferent about it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, her leg's locked in there.
Oh, it is locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the other leg is, I think the leg that's up would look a little better if there was a little separation from, because it looks like they just did one piece. And
Yeah, so
because it would, you can't really bend your leg that close to the upper part of your leg without
At least I can't.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe
maybe some of you
actually, I
can't.
don't know.
Actually, can you bend your leg
I
like
did that last night.
Maybe some of you.
I mean, I'm not going to show you on live video, but yes, I can.
All right.
Okay.
Ashley will send us the video later in our private chat so we can verify.
Well,
How to bend.
y'all are way
Yeah.
better than I am.
So she is very calm and collective. Somebody has her leg caught up, but at the same time, I don't think I would want her like with the screaming face. Yeah.
So clearly she's trying
but
to
at least
escape
some
whatever this is.
determination on the face.
Yeah.
Not like, is it Monday or Tuesday?
Right.
Like, ho hum, do I have to skate
Yeah.
this thing again?
Is my leg caught?
Well, it looks like, I think from the angle, and it's just me, I don't know very much about the character, so forgive me. But the arm right there, when you have certain, I don't know, photos of her face, it looks like the shot is coming, and like whatever's coming out of her hand looks like it's coming out of her face. And
Yeah.
it's almost like an optical illusion where it kind of distracts me a little bit. Like right
Yeah, like
there.
it's like bursting
Yeah.
from the side of her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I see that.
I kind of feel like if they brought her arm out further, it wouldn't be so distracting.
You gotta have the correct viewing angle.
Yeah, what did they say at Sideshow? You're not
Yeah.
explaining it from the proper angle, Jeff?
Yeah, it's not the proper angle.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite all-time quotes. I think.
I keep quoting it too.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
The intended angle.
The intended angle. There it is. Yep, the intended angle. So anyway, that one's up for pre-order right now at Damme. Let's talk about this guy.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh.
This came out, I think, shortly after our last show, or maybe a little bit before that, because we had the auction show. But I'll just let you guys go. I'm not going to say anything. Go ahead.
Cheeto hands.
A lot of Cheeto dust. Yeah.
I don't mind. All right. I personally like the OG, the original. The fact that he's already, I mean, he's a big piece, but he's shorter than the original. But to give, even Gem Mint was saying it, that his loincloth area goes down so low, it makes his legs look so much shorter.
Yeah.
Which makes him even more shorter than what. It's just a lot going on. And then the colors, I mean, you can see the purples and the blues separate a little bit, but I think they did a better job on the OG. And I don't know. I mean, the sculpt is great and everything, but
there's a problem when a lot of people are ordering it to display with their 1/10 scale pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll look great.
It will look great. Yeah.
Some people didn't like the helmet. They said it was like a totem pole.
It looks like a Muppet.
It does.
Kind of like a frog up here or something.
First thing, yeah, it's like purple Kermit the Frog.
Looks like where the wild things are.
I don't hate it, but I just don't like the concept. If I was to pick up a Galactics, I would be hunting down the OG right now.
Yeah.
Hello, we're gonna destroy another planet.
Yeah.
It's not easy being purple.
It didn't tempt me.
It looks very
it would.
There's the size, 26 inches, and I think the paint looks really good. I think the sculpt is good. It's just that it's hard to match up with that OG.
Yeah.
Especially, I think if this would have been 4 or 5 more inches taller, people would have maybe.
Well, that's the other thing. All right, so if he was very tall, I still think I would go after the older one. I don't know.
I mean, he's still never going to be life size. Like, he's never going to be.
No.
That's the problem. He's so big. Like, it's hard to pick a real scale. I do like this. I know people have said Cheeto base, but I do think that the city looks really good. Like, it's been melted and destroyed.
Yeah, those buildings look fantastic.
That's really.
I don't love the lava, but the buildings are. It's beautifully sculpted. It's the Kucharik brothers again. It's beautifully sculpted.
And they're fantastic. I mean, they're amazing.
Yeah. I just think if it just been bigger, everybody would have been a lot more forgiving.
Yeah, look at him next to.
Yeah, that.
Silver Surfer.
This picture says it all. Everybody was like, "Well, this is how people wanted to display these pieces together," and it just doesn't make sense in terms of storytelling, which is unfortunate. Some people suggested this. Making this the exclusive, making a smaller, and that's pretty cool actually.
Yep.
That would have been a neat exclusive, and this one did not have any exclusive.
But
they did that with the bust.
What impact is that piece going to have if you have, like Bane the new Bane is 26 inches. The most recent Superman PF is 26 inches. And then you've got Galactus the same height. It just doesn't work for me at all.
No.
See, that's the thing with Sideshow. Sideshow, I never thought they were going to make like a huge Galactus. I didn't see them doing that ever again. That's why I was saying maybe they would have them coming out of like a portal. Like I didn't think they were going to make like a 34-inch Galactus. And
the thing is, not everybody has access to the OG. This is still going to be a great option for newer collectors, but it's almost got to be a standalone piece.
And not everybody has the space, so it's
right. So I mean, it is an option for a lot of people, and I had not heard about the 1/10 scale stuff, and that's actually brilliant. To pair him up with some of those pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll move on from him. I love this one. This one is Queen Studios half scale. You guys know I don't like half scale, but I love this piece. I think it's awesome. Light up. This is the Mark 85. Mark 85. Yeah. But what do you guys think of this one?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesomely expensive too.
It's got to be gigantic.
It's half
Yeah.
scale.
Gigantic.
It has, right? On
You
that-
can, you can take off the repulsors, which is cool if you want just the more traditional look. Lots of light up the chest and the eyes, and then of course the actual repulsors themselves. But yeah, I would think this thing would be massive.
It is.
I mean, the base looks massive. Lots of great detail.
You have the photo from the whatever event it was where he's like next to the bus and stuff.
I have not seen any pictures of him next to anything.
Yeah, I sent you something.
There's some other ones, like the other.
Was it this piece or
It's one of the other. It's one of the other pieces. I think
the other one?
This is
Okay.
the third one, but I don't think this has been in any event yet.
Okay.
But lots of great detail, as you guys can see. They said it's sold out, but I know a lot of people are still selling it. But anyway, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the one with his arm out.
Like I just feel like I am just itching to buy a few Iron Man pieces. I talked to my wife and we said, it would be really neat to do a movie room with some of these busts and stuff. And she said, actually, it would be really cool.
Oh boy, the green light.
There you go. There. She opened the door.
I know, and that
Now
scares
it's the living room.
that scares the hell out of me. Because of my wallet. Oh my god.
Well, I'm kind of doing that, but for me, it's not a room; it's a shelf.
Yeah.
It's quarter scale. It's not half scale.
There you go. I mean, can the Batman statue collector afford to have an Iron Man piece in the collection? I don't know.
Don't lose focus.
I know.
Lose focus.
Focus be damned.
That's where I'm at.
Iron Man's a gateway drug. You get Iron Man, you're gonna get everybody else.
That's right.
Well, speaking of damned, here's another damned piece right here. We have the Hellraiser, or not Hellraiser.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Please. Yeah, Ghost Rider. This is XM teased this. I think this is going to be awesome.
That is cool.
This is a different character, right? What's his name? Eddie something or something?
No, this is from a fairly obscure miniseries from 2007 called Trail of Tears.
It's not Johnny Blaze, though, right? It's like somebody
It's
else.
not Johnny Blaze. The character's name is Caleb.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Civil War era, and he's a freed slave whose family is murdered by the Klan.
Great story.
That's so awesome.
Can you imagine, I don't know, how cool would it be if it was lit up from inside?
Yeah.
And the horse, you could just see the glowing. Oh, it'd be so cool. I'm hoping it looks just like this. It'd be massive. But I thought that was really exciting.
It looks cool.
It does.
Yeah.
We also had some pieces also teased from XM, and these are some characters that I'm not familiar with. I don't know their names, but clearly Star Wars.
Something with an R.
Have this one and then this one.
Darth Raven.
That sounds right.
Raven.
Yeah, Revan.
Revan.
Okay.
If I were a Star Wars collector, I'd be saving my pennies because those two pieces to me are kind of a next level.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
This is amazing.
I think they're amazing. Yeah. And I think they're going to sell very fast.
I do too. Having a couple of XM pieces in my Batcave for the first time, I'm like, holy crap! I'm sold. And I just think that this is going to be absolutely incredible, and it really makes me excited. I'm really hoping that this new DC line that they're doing for the comic book line, I feel like I'm going to be in trouble.
Could be
especially because I think they're going to give us characters that Sideshow won't.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very possible.
They did that with Spider-Man.
Yep. And I really do think that's going to happen. So I'm actually really excited because maybe we'll get some Riddlers or Penguins or some other characters. And I already know we're going to get them. I know we will because I think they're going to go all out.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay the price, but
I'm curious what they're going to do with edition sizes because they usually max out at $9.99. But if they do $9.99 on these two, I think they're going to go really, really fast.
I do too.
Yep.
So they might do the old regular edition, deluxe edition dealio. The Prime 1 kind of brought in, and XM has started to do with a few pieces to get around that maximum.
I haven't talked to George, but I'm assuming he'll have these too. I think they're awesome.
I believe he said he was picking up the Revan.
That's this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks phenomenal. He looks so cool. This one looks okay, but I think the other one looks really awesome.
Supposedly they go hand in hand. So if you have one, you gotta have the other. It's like a battle scene.
That's cool. So stay tuned to XM; they'll reveal more. This one is the Joker from Iron Studios. This is 1/10 scale. I thought this one was really cool. I really liked it. Lots of different head sculpts. Really cool base. I think the price point was like $185.
My son is texting me again, demanding that I buy the Star Wars.
Man, your son is. I like this kid.
Man,
Yeah, I like this kid.
He's got to
He's
get
smart.
a job.
Smart kid. I like it. What do you guys think about this Joker?
I like that one better.
It's good.
This portrait?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
I said on my hit and miss video, I feel like this looks just like the Joker from the Scooby-Doo cartoons.
Yeah.
That when I fell in love with the Joker. So I like it a lot. And then there's also this portrait, but then there's also this one.
Oh, nice.
Which is again just like here's the thing that's really gonna tick me off. This right here is gonna chip before the darn 1/3 does. What do you want to bet?
Could be.
But a little bit of Nicholson in this too, I feel.
I really like the pose of this piece. I think they really nailed his attitude.
One more.
Yeah.
Grandpa Munster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's really good. And the only thing that's weird is like, I don't know if I've ever seen him with like a blue tie. So the colors are a little bit weird. I know Brad Ladner, maybe he messaged me or something. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he was kind of offended by the blue. He's like, "What is that?"
That is strange.
So it was a weird choice. I don't know why they wouldn't have gone, green or even yellow. I don't know, but I love that face sculpt. I think that's really well done.
That's cool.
And again, this is more affordable. If you wanted the 1/3, this is definitely a great alternative. Dan, are you buying too?
Yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking about how can they. I just don't understand what's going on with the 1/3. It really irritates me. When I saw this, I was even more irritated.
Yeah.
You know?
This is almost kind of like a slap in the face. Like, you don't have yours yet.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I felt.
Yep. Yeah. This is
anyway. It is a cool piece,
it
and
great.
it'll go great with the 1/10 scale line.
Yep.
Nice options. You got a little modern face, a little old school face.
Exactly. Yeah.
The 3 head sculpts are nice.
Yep.
Lots of great Easter eggs on the base.
Like the base looks great too. Yep.
Yeah, looks cool.
So anyway, I think that's fantastic. This one came out. This is from Beast Kingdom. It's up for pre-order right now. It's the Stan Lee King of Cameos. I thought this one was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, kind of a good size. I like the back of the chair had King of Cameos on it. I thought that was neat. Kind of a throne piece.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one went to waitlist really quick too. Limited edition of 50. For the 2, you can buy them separately, but this is Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know a lot of people were really excited about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks good.
I think the likeness is pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty
Close.
good.
Yeah. Sculpt is crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how. I think the bases are really nice. Simplistic but really elegant at the bottom. People are really hoping they do more movie pieces like this. But I don't know how many Jean-Claude fans are out there watching, but
I have not told my best friend about this because he would probably buy it. So
Got the broken glass on the fist, bringing back memories.
yeah.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
I just noticed it
This
now.
movie's fun.
I forgot all about this movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Mm.
This is Bloodsport, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I kind of like this look better, but they're both cool.
Yeah.
This one we just kind of got a preview last show that we did photos, but this is another Deja Flores from that Sideshow posted, which I was a little surprised. I I can't remember. Jeff, do you remember who makes this?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is this one going to ship before the other one too?
I don't recall, but it's very reasonably priced.
You're my Deja Thoris guy, so I just thought
I
you might
know. I can't remember the name of the company, but it's 1/5 scale.
Yeah, 1/5. But it looks nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Different take.
It's pretty much directly from the cover of the first book that she was in way
That's
back
cool.
100 years ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was eBaying a lot of her comics, trying to see what they were going for. Beautiful covers, especially like I forget some of the others, but like J. Scott Campbell did a lot of the covers, and
That's
they're not
neat.
too expensive, but
beautiful sculpt.
it's not too popular. So
Looking good. This was another reveal from the Hot Toys collectors. The Falcon and Winter Soldier just wrapped up recently. Loved that show. Did you guys all watch it?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
no,
No, it was
Not yet.
good. It was really good.
It was good.
I think this is one of their best likenesses they've ever done. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very well done.
Is that his name? Andrew Mackie, is that right? I think.
Yep.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony. Yeah, he is really cool to see this. And this, of course, this
Yeah,
is
that's
Captain
really
America.
cool.
Captain America suit and uniform incorporates the Falcon wings.
I guess
Pretty
I'll give it a go. I usually try to stay strictly DC, but I'm running out of stuff to watch, so I might give it a go.
It was really good,
It was really good. You need to watch it.
especially when he showed up in
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
because it's like, yeah.
it was cool. A lot of posability options here, but anyway, pretty cool, awesome piece. I threw this one in. I thought this was a really cool. This was started. I can't remember who makes this one either, but I thought it was really neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Full life-size replica.
It's okay.
Texturing's, it looks like it's ash.
It's from the scene in the movie, right? It was
Yeah.
it was like a shocking scene. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Cool scene.
Yep, they pulled it out of the fire. Pretty awesome. They revealed a new Arkham figure from Hot Toys. This is the Nightwing. So I know
It's not bad.
they have Harley and they have Deathstroke and Batman, Joker. So I know people that are collecting the line are excited about that. This was shown at MicroCon, which was kind of a weird. Was it like a day event or day and a half? Yeah,
Looks good.
but yeah, I think
Yeah.
it looks good.
I like it.
Let's see. This was from XM and Legendary
cool.
Beast.
That is awesome.
This is 1/7 scale. Have they ever done 1/7 before? I don't remember that scale ever.
It's
But
cool.
fun piece. It'll be a smaller piece, but a lot going on here. I think it lights up if I remember right. Maybe not.
Yeah, it does.
That's cool.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it looks like it
Yeah,
does.
looks
That's
like it
really
does.
cool.
But
It's a lot going on.
pretty dynamic.
Yeah. I like the detail. Looks good.
Got the webbing up top. Yeah, just if you're a Spider-Man fan, if you're a Spider-Man fan right now, they've had some tremendous pieces over the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
There's just about something for everybody. But I think that looks good. Really excited about this. This was a quarter scale at least I think it's quarter scale. I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, quarter scale teaser for a Scarecrow from XM. So again, I absolutely love my sideshow piece, but again, just the idea of them starting this line, and I'm just really excited to see what they do with it. I'm really hoping that they put the quality that they did in with the Samurai line, but more traditional comic book sculpts. And so, I don't know. Are you guys excited?
Chris,
Yeah, I like that they did a different look than the typical sideshow piece.
they're doing 2 Scarecrows, one for the Samurai line, and one for the regular DC line.
Cool.
So that's really exciting.
And then I'm still looking forward to seeing that tweeter head Scarecrow. So a lot of Scarecrows.
You
coming.
guys are gonna hate it.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, I'm very excited. I haven't seen any updates in a while. I think that they're still working with the factory, but stay tuned, guys. You're gonna see it soon.
I like Tweeterhead.
Tweeterhead's been phenomenal lately.
Yeah.
Really excited.
Big time roll.
Yeah. Another Iron Studios piece. This is the Scarlet Witch. I thought this one was fun. I really like this one.
I did too.
I love the little rings.
It's nice.
I think it's, again, 1/10, and not everybody collects it, but it's similar to the sideshow piece, but this one is, I think, more dynamic.
Yeah, I kind of like this better than the sideshow if it was quarter scale.
Cool base with the the translucent pieces. And again, she's got that kind of that similar bodysuit cloth, very, very similar. But I do think she looks great. It looks like she's going to be pretty tall.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Let's see, you got Quicksilver back there to go with her.
Yep. Right before he gets shot.
That's right. This was an XM Studio tease. This is Zatanna. And I think this one's going to be really cool. The stuff coming out of the book, and
so
cool.
You see your magic wand. I think that's really cool. The base looks really neat.
I had no intention of adding a Zatanna in my collection, but I'm kind of on this piece right now. I'm waiting to see more.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the face. But I think this is going to be really fun. And again, this is quarter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, guys, I'm telling you, batten down the hatches.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to be really exciting right now with this line.
It's going to be all the B characters you never see, and small edition sizes most likely.
I agree. Archangel was also teased. So this is, I don't know if they're doing two different versions or just different. I'm assuming they must be, because they had this, and then they had this.
It's the X-Force.
So I'm assuming two different, or this a variant.
Yeah, those sculpts look the same to me.
Same sculpt, different paint. One's the X-Force version.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting for.
So one's X-Men and one's X-Force.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. What am I saying? X-Men? Yeah, X-Force.
So that's teased. We haven't seen any more than that, but that's awesome. I just wanted to throw this in here. Art, if you don't know Art is a phenomenal photographer. He has a whole video team, which is incredible. He's done a number of videos for us on the channel. He's a Brotherhood of the Bat member. This is part of his collection. He's been collecting all of the samurai pieces, but I wanted to show you, if you hadn't seen this yet, this is what he's working on.
It's crazy.
So this is on his property, and he's building this massive showplace. Had you guys seen this yet?
I have, yeah.
No.
So this is what he's working on right now, and they're currently building it.
Wow.
This is all concept, right? It looks like a 3D render.
This is all render. Yes,
Yeah.
This is all just concept. But just to kind of see, it's literally just a workspace and a display room.
It's crazy.
Wow. It almost looks like a greenhouse from the outside.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe he lives in Thailand, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that
We're not living right.
Yeah, we are not living right.
We're not living right.
I love the little pigeon they put in here right here. It's a little
Like a bicycle going by.
It's like a little pigeon, yeah. But anyway, I think this is really exciting to see the progress. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all done.
Cool.
Pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
This was also teased by XM Studios, and it's believed to be a piece from what was it?
White Knight.
White Knight.
White Knight, yeah.
Oh.
Which is a very long bat cycle.
Yeah, imagine how big this thing is going to be.
Yeah. I would get it.
But I'm excited to see more. And that's Sean Murphy, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This was announced. Was it Infinity Studios?
Say half size.
Is it Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. This is a Legolas, Orlando Bloom, but I believe it's Infinity Studios if I remember right.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's new. I mean, that's definitely something that they haven't. I don't think that they've done. So I'm excited to see what they end up with that. You know, if they end up doing a lot of movie statues.
That's cool.
At this scale, half size, half scale.
That looks like a really good likeness, just even without paint on it.
It really does. Yeah.
Yeah. For Orlando Bloom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them. That's really neat that they're branching out a little bit.
This is cool.
I love this thing. I have not seen this movie yet. I've heard it's good or bad, but I just think that this is from Prime One Studio. Haven't mentioned them tonight yet. Look at this thing.
$3,500.
Yep, it is not cheap, but it is awesome. With the fur,
Is it all sculpted, or is that?
It's real gorilla fur.
Yeah. All of this, this is real fur put on him. Now the chest is sculpted in the base. I mean, he is sculpted, but they've added the fur to it.
Okay.
Is there like a scene going on in the back of the base, like those other?
Right
Those are
here.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Which is really neat, just like the Godzilla. And I think we talked about the Godzilla the last show. But there you can really see the fur.
And the what was it? The Joker bust
Hold
out.
on.
Yeah. Just really cool. Just again, massive, just a massive piece. But if you are a King Kong fan, this would be a centerpiece for sure. Really cool piece. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they could do a smaller diorama of the two of them fighting.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And like this, I don't know how they do this, but like there's individual hairs sticking out of the polystone here. And there's eyebrows. I mean, maybe this is could it be silicone? Surely not.
Yeah.
But I don't know how else they would do these individual
The
hairs.
hair looks punched.
Yeah, it's punched.
It does look punched, and then you can't punch silicone. But
Hopefully
this, this part right here, this looks sculpted. I don't know. It's got to be sculpted. I wonder how they did it.
It looks cool.
That kind of shows you why the price point is. I think the way it is because it's a lot of work.
And this is Prime One, right? Didn't Prime One did like a smaller King Kong before, right?
They did a King Kong versus Godzilla
and
a couple years ago.
There was complaints about the fur.
Yep.
Not being as good as the prototype. So I wonder if it's going to have all these, strands and details.
It might not. Hopefully it will. Hopefully they've improved whatever, technique they've done. I mean, God, it's amazing what they're doing now compared to even a year ago. With some of these techniques. So it's interesting. But
Prime One doesn't do silicone either, so it'll be interesting.
No.
No.
And I'm pretty sure they've been on record saying they won't ever. But that could change. This is the new Iron Man life-size bust, not the Mark 85, but the other one that obviously they're getting ready to ship these, which is quick turnaround.
Nice and protected.
Yeah, but I always like to see these factory photos. This one, Jeff, did you order this one?
I did.
And so the Queen Studios kind of updated photos today. What do you think of the updated look?
Well, this is the switch out, and everybody was concerned that it would cover her face. So for me, it works because of the way I display them. I have these Billy bookcases I've got statues on top of, and from my couch, I will see this side of her, where you do get to see all the portrait, but the shield is there. But boy, oh boy, if you want a 360, you're going to see a lot of shield from most directions. But I might just use the lasso anyway. I haven't decided.
Yeah.
I still think she looks great. It's great.
Yeah.
Great statue.
That's look good.
This seems like it would have worked if they could have just put the shield in the other hand.
Yeah.
Well, they're always tweaking. Maybe they'll lower it a little bit, at least for the lasso.
I just still don't understand. The face is the best part,
Right.
and they seem very determined to cover it up.
Yeah. I just think it's a big hit, but again, not everybody's going to want to display it this way if it does
Right.
hinder that face. I mean, it's a nice option, but
going back to the original concept drawing from what they took it from, the arm is a drop lower, and I know, and things translate different to 3D, so maybe they couldn't do it, but in the 2D drawing, you can see her face better.
These are some Lord of the Rings characters. They actually released a trio up for pre-order right now. These are 1/10 scale. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I thought that was pretty exciting for you. I think these look pretty great.
Or if you're just an orc fan.
Yeah. Yep. So we have this one, which I think is okay. I really like the third one.
Armored, Archer, and one other.
Yeah, I kind of like this one. I like this one a little bit. I think that he was cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a nice set.
Sloth.
But again, 1/10 scale. So those are up for pre-order. I threw up some of these photos because this is in hand for our Leo. Our friend Leo had this one.
Looks
I think he turned out.
good.
I think he turned out really great.
He's awesome.
Another piece taking forever to ship to everybody.
Yes, I would assume he will be to people in like July in the States. The way things are going.
Yeah.
But he's clearly shipping overseas. But cool piece.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at the depth. I mean, the skin up above, like it's really cool. I just love the colors on this one, the silver. And it's just such a dynamic piece. I like it. This was shown at one of the sideshow events. First time we've kind of seen it outside of just regular photos, but I still think this one's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. I would describe it as cute.
Yep.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Fun.
What'd you say, Ashley?
I dig it.
Oh, I thought maybe you bought it. I didn't know.
No, I mean, this is probably one that I would think about, but is this the one that was way too small for the price point?
Yeah, I think a lot of people felt that way. I can't remember what the price point was, but it did seem high. A lot of people are also. Sorry, Jeff.
Are you going to buy it?
It's on my maybe list. A lot of people have asked or wondered if Joker could be removed.
Really?
A lot of other people, they would have preferred Joker on top and Harley in the canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would have made sense. I mean, clearly Harley is the focal point, but it would be kind of cool if Joker could be removed, but I just don't know if he could be. But this is definitely one, at the very least, I'd love to review. I think it's a really great piece. I just don't know where I'd put her. But I do love the concept. I love the canon.
Why do you suppose people want to be able to remove Joker?
I think that maybe they just didn't like his look.
Oh.
They just didn't feel like it was as good as Harley.
I don't think it goes with his character. Typically, you don't see Joker.
Well, I mean, he's crazy.
Usually, so, Joker is the one that's abusing Harley, and if Harley is abusing Joker, he's not going to have a huge grin on his face as it's happening.
Well, and also, the way Harley's portrayed these days, she is very anti-Joker.
Yeah.
And so maybe that could be why some people wanted him removed too. It's like she's not necessarily associated with him.
Jester Harley.
Yeah, and she was then, but she does wear this from time to time. So I don't know if that's maybe why people wanted him removed, or they just didn't like the way he looked. But I still think it's a great piece.
Yeah.
A couple more Iron Studios pieces. This is from the Mortal Kombat's, the Mortal Kombat movie. So,
did you watch the movie?
I haven't yet. No,
I have.
I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good for what it was.
Yeah,
definitely better than the first one.
Yeah, it definitely was an upgrade from the '95 version.
And I liked that movie. I thought it was good, but I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the 95 version. I know Ezra went to the movie theater back then and saw it because that was the thing. It's
That's
kinda
right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's set up for a part 2. So
That's cool.
Yep.
It was entertaining and it had a lot of action.
yeah,
It was
the fighting
fun.
scenes were great.
Yeah.
I think these look
The
good.
characters are cool.
Let's see, but yeah, kind of gory base, but fun.
But
That
it
looks
is.
cool.
You
Speaking
know,
of
where
scary, look at
Western
these.
finds out.
The Shining. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought this was a really cool piece. This is up for pre-order right now. Also,
Red rum.
that's right.
You know, they should have put the
Come
carpet
play with
on
us,
the base.
Daddy.
Oh, Jeff, I 100% agree. Why would they not do the carpet?
Why would they not put the carpet on it? That would have like made it.
And they even like in some of the promo pics, they had the carpet like behind them, like
Yeah.
with the orange. And I'm like, oh my god, this was such a lost opportunity to do that, because Shining is my second favorite horror movie.
I love that.
And I really like this a lot. I think it's really good if you're collecting horror pieces. Yeah, that's a giant missed opportunity with the carpet.
Chris, what's your
Even if
number
it's
one?
just been a flat base with the carpet.
Yeah. What'd you ask, Jeff? I'm sorry.
What's your number one?
Halloween.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The original.
Oh yeah, the original. I love that. Creeps me out every
John
time.
Carpenter. John Carpenter.
Yeah, John Carpenter creeps me out.
They could have at least made the base blood red.
Just
Yeah.
something. It looks like a school eraser on a chalkboard or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Looks
really
like they're
just
Very
standing on
boring.
scale.
Yeah, very boring. But anyway, I think that's a
And they
cool piece.
look really cool.
They do. They do. I thought this was really cool. This was some in-hand photos from a fellow collector, and this is from XM. This is a 6-scale piece. I think it turned out pretty good. I feel like the paint apps are simple, a little bit simple, but I think the actual whole statue as a whole is still awesome. I love the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, the paint definitely changed. I saw this at NYCC, and I don't know, the face.
yeah,
looks a
the
little-
face throws me off. I don't think I like him with lipstick on.
Looks like he's wearing makeup or something.
Yeah, it's
It
just
does,
so, it's
and
like makeup.
he's-
Like
Yeah.
He's full
even
in
his
the
skin
face.
looks. Yeah, his skin looks pancaked, or I don't know. It just, and it could be the lighting of this, but I mean, I like this one better, obviously.
Well, the prototype wasn't like that.
But I just feel like something was lost there. But I do overall, like I said, the overall concept I love, and it could be a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna ask how big it is.
6 scale, I think.
Yeah.
So, this one I just threw in here because I thought it was really cool. Sideshow started selling this, and I can't remember the company. And I don't know if it's a newer company, but I thought this was pretty neat.
What is
What
it?
is it? Like, who is it?
I just don't know what it's even from. It's just it's. I just think it's cool looking.
It's intricate.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool. I just don't know what it is.
A dragon.
It says some art. Mana's Workshop.
It's some art.
But anyway, I just thought it was cool. I wanted to throw it in because I thought it was neat.
Yeah, it's
Something different.
Yep.
Okay.
Very very artsy. I threw this one in because they're teasing. They teased her earlier, but they're teasing her again. This is the Infinity Studios Anne Hathaway Catwoman life-size bust. So I'm very intrigued since I'm on my bust kick right now.
That is so much more than a bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's practically the entire figure.
Yeah, and that's been one of the biggest complaints that I've seen since I've posted my videos is like, why not just do the whole figure then?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it would be less creepy. I mean, a lot of people find the bust creepy. I'm staring at one right now and I find it a little creepy. It's just like there's a dude staring at me right now, and I'm like, why are you staring at me? But
let Ben stare.
yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see her. Okay, here's the controversial piece right here. The one person in America or wherever, probably Brazil, that has this. But this is the 1/3 scale Joker that we're talking about.
Oh.
So that's the portrait I want. I can't remember. Jeff, you were going to do this one, right?
Yeah.
And what about you, Dan? Are you doing this one?
Yep.
That's the one I'm doing. Although I like this better than I thought.
It's cool.
Like you said, the pictures are horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I told you. I mean, they're just bad.
The angles are bad. The lighting's bad.
This almost looks like he's got like no eyelids or no eyeballs. Like
he's possessed.
It's bad.
Possessed Joker.
But it's just freaking awesome to be able to see that he's actually being produced here. So I'm still very excited. I can't wait for this one.
Looks like it came out really close to the prototype.
Yep.
I think so too. It's very, very
The
close.
way they did the bundles of dynamite.
Yeah, I think everything looks really good.
I love the pose. I mean, I'm still extremely excited about the statue. I'm just so disappointed in the company right now.
Yeah.
But
so hopefully by the next show we'll have him in hand. I'm not holding my breath, but
never know.
Never know. It also does come with the art print, which I thought was cool.
That's fine.
So that was like 200 and how many was that? 217 pictures.
Couple pictures.
Woo! That's a lot. So, and that's because obviously we didn't do it for the auction show, but do you guys have any orders out of that? Any of them that you're thinking that might end up in your collections?
Those XM quarter scales have me nervous.
Me too.
Me too. Me three. Yeah.
So this event they're doing right now is really weird. They didn't announce it. They didn't even tell us how long it's going to go. We're doing this XM 2021 event where they're revealing a new one each day, kind of like 12 Days of Sideshow. But we have no idea how long. Is this a month-long thing, a week-long thing? They didn't say a thing. They just started revealing stuff.
Let's just let it keep going.
Roll.
Yeah.
It's like XM. They're like day 1, day 2. You don't know how many days they're going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said it for years, and this goes back to the early Prime 1 days when they were releasing renders constantly. And what did that do? It got people excited.
Yep.
It got people say, hey, this is going to be a whole line. This is going to be amazing. I want to collect all of them. But they actually showed us renders.
Yep.
It wasn't a title. It wasn't a picture of nothing. XM is doing the same thing right now. They are generating buzz. They are generating excitement of like, whoa, all these characters. Now, some have been done before, but I'm really, if they are smart, they will do the characters that people have been banging the drum for years to make. Now, I know that that's risky on their part, but they've got a pretty good track record of selling things. And I needed the wake-up call. I needed to see those pieces in hand, seeing that Joker Orochi, seeing the Penguin, seeing even the 6-scale pieces. I'm like, man, these are really good. So I need to remedy my no XM in my collection soon. But I think that'll be it. It'll be this line for me. I can't go down the samurai line. I'm too late. I don't have the space. But I do have room. I do have room in a case back here. I'm going to make it bigger.
Yeah, that Bane you sold took up a lot of room. Like you have like a giant empty spot now.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's
wow.
Whoa, sorry, I'm backwards, but yeah.
Wow.
So I've got room for maybe 2 there, potentially. But I am planning on getting buying a new garage shelf. Same type of idea, but it's really massive, so it'll fit a whole bunch of more. But the problem is I'm gonna have to figure out a way to print the background again.
What are you gonna do with the bust on the side? You gonna move them? He's like, I didn't think about that yet.
I actually have, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, do you feel like the busts make this setup? Like, without them, would it be as good? What do you guys think? Honest opinion. What do you think?
I think if you're able to make it bigger and arrange them a little more, rise some of them up, and I think it'll be just as cool, if not more impact.
Yeah. I mean,
Without the bus?
The bus definitely catch your eye, especially the Joker.
Yeah.
But if you had like just a huge PF collection that spread out even further, I think it would be just as good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Vexen makes a Riddler, a Penguin, a Ra's al Ghul, and yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. I think you're right, but I don't know. Like and that's the problem is like I don't know where else I'd put the bus though. Like I don't know if they would have to say sayonara. I don't know.
The one piece you said you would never get rid of.
I mean, that's the thing is he would just he'd go back in a box.
I mean, well, you've got the closet space. Have you figured out any like what you're gonna do with the closet space?
I'm still thinking it'll probably be the Heath Ledger area. Probably most likely, but I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't it? I mean, is it double doors, or is it like big enough?
Yeah, it's double doors. They both come open, so I would just take off the doors.
So what if you took off the doors and decided to put like shelves in the closet, and then that could be your like bust area? That could be like your little area for busts, and then like the rest of the room could be like your PFs.
Like, are you talking about like the Infinity Studio bust too?
I mean, if you can make room for it, I mean, or just like rearrange it how you want it to where the closet area, if big enough, you can put shelves on there to make sure that you can do like the bust area. That would be kind of cool. So that way it doesn't take up all the space in the room.
Well, and so many people over the years have suggested that I open up my cabinets. I've got the bottoms.
Yeah.
To actually display things underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
It's always hard because my room's narrow, so it's like you can't see stuff unless you like sit on the floor. I always feel, but
or even just go higher. Go.
I don't know. What do you guys think about opening those up versus leaving them more closed and museum like?
It gives you more space and more room to display stuff.
Yeah, I'd open them.
Yeah,
I kind of like it the way it is.
That's where I go back and forth every day. I'm like, maybe I need to do it, maybe I don't. I don't know.
Can you try it?
Well, the problem is that most of the 1/3 scale pieces, like let's say I wanted to put my Arkham pieces down under there, they don't fit very well underneath there.
Well, the new movie room will give you more space.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Because all the movie busts are going to go in there, all the movie pieces. So yeah.
You also have the Harley Quinn bust on order.
I've got the Harley
two of them.
Quinn,
You have the
and I'll
comic
have
one.
the Joker, maybe this Catwoman.
Jeez. Don't forget Aquaman for your wife.
No,
Every time she comes down here, which is not very often, but the last couple times she always leaves by kissing Ben Affleck on the cheek. So I can only imagine what she would do to that Jason Momoa one.
Don't ask, man. Don't ask.
Yeah, we don't want to know. We don't want to know. But it's I don't know. My wife has forever said you just need to do custom shelving. You need to do custom built-ins.
But the carpets are up in there. And
the problem with custom build-ins for me is that my collection changes.
Yeah.
And will 5 years from now, Chris, be able to accommodate those built-ins? And oftentimes, no.
Yeah, no. Then by then you'll have the 10,000 square foot museum on your property.
No, I have to move into arts.
Yeah.
Arts display room and gee, many Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know if I would ever want something like that. Like I kind of like my cozy little space, even though I complain about space. Yeah. I mean, we're all in the same boat. We're all in like a small office, basically, or a small room.
Yep.
But I don't know if I would ever want something like that. I feel like it'd be just too spread out.
He could charge admission to that place.
Yeah, that's commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. I'm really excited to see what they do. Emperor Zergi says gladiator shelves. Aren't those big garage
awesome.
shelves?
Yeah, that's what I have.
I think that's the one I'm looking at. I think that's what I'm looking at. It's got the big, giant holes in the sides, where you mount the shelf. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could cover all that up though.
They're very affordable, but they hold 1,000 pounds per shelf.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get.
I've
You
got
could
one of those.
customize the sides so you don't see all the the adjustment holes
Yeah,
and all that.
That's what'll go back here.
I've got one of those, and I've got 2 1/3 scale pieces on the bottom, and then quarter scale pieces on the shelf above it, and quarter scale pieces on top of the unit.
Now, you just inspire me. Could I do? Let's say I do the big garage or the gladiator shelf,
Yeah.
and on the lower tier is the bus.
Maybe. I would really want those eye level.
Yeah.
I know that's the problem. Is I do too. I don't like to put stuff down below because I want it eye level, but I just don't know.
I just can't imagine, considering the small space that I have, not utilizing that lower space for something.
Yeah, maybe I could put the Arkham pieces down there.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got my Arkham Harley down there, and I've got my Justice League Batman down there, and they look fine on the bottom shelf.
Yeah, don't put the bust low.
No.
You don't want full size portraits crotch level as you're walking by them. Seriously.
Talking about busts and crotches. So there we go.
I think every time you walk by Ben Affleck.
Busts are for seeing. There you go.
Okay.
There it is right there.
Left the rail.
Yeah, I've got Arkham Harley. Yeah, I've got the City coming, and then Poison Ivy. So I've still got a few more Arkham pieces coming.
Are you still ordering Talon?
Yep, I haven't yet. I don't know. I keep going back to what Dan said. I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and order it. And Dan said, why? So like every time I have him in my cart and I'm getting ready to hit the pre-order button, I hear Dan's voice going, why?
It's true.
Tell why did you say that? Tell us why you said that.
Because he's not going to sell out. And we'll have options down the road. You know what I mean? There's no fear of that. For me personally, now watch, I just jinxed the whole thing. It'll be sold out and I'll never hear the end of it from Chris. But I just figure, why press? I'm going to pay a fortune in shipping from Prime One, and I'm just going to hold out. I'm just going to wait. Hopefully he shows up on Sideshow because he's on my way too. I'm waiting. As soon as he shows up on Sideshow, I'll PO him.
At the same time, it's probably the only talent you'll ever see.
Exactly.
Without a doubt. Yeah. And I don't know. I think the hardest part for me right now, which is why I'm freaking ordering all of these CGCs, is because there's nothing. I want to buy something. I want to buy it. I want to get it in, and there's just nothing out there other than that piece.
Yep.
That I haven't been wowed by anything because nothing's been teased or nothing's been coming out. For pre-order for a while. So that's why I keep putting in my cart. I'm like, I'm itching to buy it, but it's not going to be here for another year and a half at least. Mm-hmm. So I think you're exactly right. But I'm glad that you said that because I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed Dan's voice in my head.
And shipping's only getting more and more expensive. So
yeah. Oh, God, did you see some of those shipping quotes? Have you seen those quotes?
That's just
like
it
$1,700 for a statue. Like that is stupid. Stupid.
It cost me almost $100 to ship the Mr. Freeze from New York to California.
Wow.
One little premium for. I mean, it's a big box, but
that's expensive.
I just shipped Joker Orochi back to Joe. Because, again, if you didn't know, like Joe wanted to send it to me to review, which is, again, amazing. He's going to do that with Harley as well, which I'm hoping Dan and I can do a double unboxing if it works out.
That's awesome.
because that would be incredible. But 188 to ship it back to him.
Whoa.
Now that was a 72-pound box, though.
Wow.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
It's so heavy. I couldn't believe how heavy that statue was. Like Penguin was in 2 boxes. It was heavy, but it wasn't near as heavy as. I mean, Joker felt so much heavier, and I don't know why. But
was there any metal to it?
Some of the swords I think were real metal, but I mean they were light. I mean, really light pieces. But the base, the base is like one big piece, and then it's got another big piece that chunks into it, and then another big piece that chunks into it. And Joker himself was pretty heavy. He was solid. Man, that piece. Dan, do you regret not getting him?
Honestly, no.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I really don't. He's impressive, but not one that I need in my collection.
Yeah.
You're still keeping Harley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I expect that one will be shipping anytime now.
Do you think that'll be the last one? Until you see Scarecrow.
Until I see Scarecrow.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, now that they're doing quarter scale non-samurai, I kind of want to wait and see what those look like.
Yeah.
I
think they're going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And that scares the crap out of me.
Yep. I mean, I love my samurai pieces. I'm glad I have the ones I have 3 now. I have a fourth with Harley. I'm really glad I have them. I think they add a different flavor, texture, call it what you will, in my collection. I really enjoy them. Super intricate paint, sculpt, concept. Everything about them is just awesome. Absolutely love them. Do I need all of them? No, I don't. So
I want to ask you another thing here. But I also want to put this up before I forget it, because I think this will be fun to answer before we head out tonight. So this back here has been one consistent in my collection from day one. It's kind of what I'm known for, this display. Do you think that Sideshow premium formats would mix well with this new potential line from XM? So if they did a Riddler, if they did a Penguin, do you think it would fit in with this display? Because Sideshow definitely has their own style.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Okay.
My first impression is no, but we'll have to see them to know for sure.
I want to say no too, because Sideshow's so into making smaller bases, but every now and then XM does make a small base as well, so it's hard to say.
That's actually a really good point. If XM goes with oversized bases for those new quarter scales like they have with the Samurai, that will be a limiting factor. Big time.
Big time.
Yeah. These Samurai pieces are enormous.
Yeah. It comes down to the base. I think that they'll fit in, but if they start making the bases bigger than the PFs, it's might look weird. I don't know.
Yep.
So make your prediction now. Do you think a couple years from now this will be an XM case?
That's what I was thinking.
Instead of a Sideshow case.
Wow.
But you know what? They're good. They cost more.
Yeah.
That's a factor for a lot of people.
They do.
Gotta evolve.
Wow.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that it does evolve, because I don't know. I'm just so excited to see what they do, because I think that the detail is going to be really amazing.
See, what makes it scary is if they start releasing one at a time, because then it's like, should I buy it one and not know what the rest are going to look like? Because like I say all the time, that's what sold me on the Prime 1 New 52. They showed them all at the same time. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to ditch all my Sideshow pieces and pick up the Justice League New 52. So it's scary, because if they start, trickling out DC, Batman pieces, it's like, should I get this one or wait? And hopefully they tease a few at a time.
I guess I could do a Sideshow up top, XM down below, or
Oh wow,
something like that. But I would love. I mean, I love the idea of doing doing a diorama. I would love to see those pieces fit together. But I think you're probably right. They probably might not.
The other cool thing about XM, no fabric.
Yep.
That's true.
More space.
That's true. That'll be interesting. Well, let's end tonight by answering Aiden Martinez's question. Can you guys and gals tell us which is your most anticipated statue? So, of all of your pre-orders or lack thereof, which piece are you most excited to get in?
Harley Arkham City, Prime 1.
Great piece.
Hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah, you'll have her in what, 2026?
Yeah, 2026 would be good.
A few years to wait. No problem.
You asked of all the POs. That's
right. That's right. He didn't specifically say how long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How about you, Eric?
As of right now, the only thing I have on PO is Batman Who Laughs. But like I said, I have Ivy coming in next week, which I don't care too much. It's a temporary piece, probably. I can tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing a Brainiac. Somebody make a comic style Brainiac.
Be cool. So. Delaney?
I think I have to say Deja Thoris.
Again, 2026. You'll have it's crazy.
May or June. We're sticking with May or June.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Have to scrape her off the bottom of the ocean, but she'll gotta repaint her real fast before school lets out.
Yeah.
Let the kids paint her up real quick. Which probably would not be real appropriate for a bunch of kids to paint Deja Thoris, I would think. Now that I think about it, gonna get some parent phone calls, I think.
Oh my god.
Ashley, how about you? What do you have on pre-order that you're most excited about?
It's a tie, and I go back and forth. It's either Grim Knight or it's Detective 1000.
Yep. Both amazing. And Mr. Jeff Morris, what do you think?
I don't have anything pre-ordered.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Wow.
How about something that you would maybe want to pre-order?
Jeff's in his happy place right now.
He is.
That's where I'm at. I'm cool with what I have right now. So
I like what I've got. Yeah. I'm anxious to see the Storm from Sideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dr. Doom.
Yep.
I hope they're, I think they'll be good.
Yeah.
I think the Dr. Doom will look cool.
Do we know if that's going to be on Throne or just we don't know?
We don't know.
not yet.
We don't know.
All right. What am I going to pick? I think the one I'm most excited about is that damn Joker.
Which one? Iron Studios?
Iron Studios.
Really?
I mean,
not Harley $4,000?
$4,000.
Probably that Harley $4,000.
I'll tell you.
But I mean, like when I think in my mind when I'm thinking most anticipated, that means the one I'm going to get in. Like I'm
been waiting so long.
That Harley I'm not going to get for 2 years. Like I'm not going to get Jason Fabok Batman for 2 years. Like I'm thinking like what's going to come in the next 6 months that I'm most anticipated, and that's the one, Joker. But no, there's other.
That piece could be a bottom shelfer. He's looking up in the portrait you want to display.
Well, that's true. That's true. My plan right now is to have him over here by Batman Hush.
But is he going to be looking up at the ceiling?
Probably. Damn you! Now I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head.
Oh my god!
He's New 52. You can put him next to the New 52 Batman you have flying across the room.
Well, but that's different scale.
Oh, he's third scale, right?
Yeah, this is quarter.
Ah.
See, these are the things that keep me up at night. We're going to need a statue intervention, I think, for all of us probably at some point.
I don't have a problem, so you guys go ahead.
I think you have a T-shirt problem. I think that's what you have.
I have a T-shirt problem. I have a Hot Wheels problem. I have a statue problem. I have a Batman problem.
Well, at least you picked the best superhero to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
True.
Mom.
By the way, I posted that in my community tab on YouTube. If you haven't voted there yet, vote. I said, who's your favorite superhero? And I think Batman's winning like 74% to everybody else. But some people have commented, it is a Batman channel. So it's it's probably going to skew a little bit. But everybody that's voted that way is correct. So, it works out pretty all right. So anyway, vote there if you haven't done so already. Everybody, if you haven't done so, again, please hit that like button. That does really help the channel out tremendously. Again, we are on the road to 30K. So please help us get there. Tell your friends about this channel. Also tell your friends about Secret Sanctuary as well. Please make sure you subscribe there. We need to get him to 12K. And we're on the road to 30K here. And we are really hoping to give away a big statue. Like I said, premium format or 1/3. I'm going to try for one or the other for sure to give that away when we reach that milestone. We've had a lot of channel growth the last month. So thanks to everybody that's watched and subscribed. That's just awesome. And anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
Nope.
You know what? There is a Green Arrow piece that XM teased this week that we didn't see tonight. And it should be heartening for 1/6 collectors who were worried that XM was shifting away from 1/6 to 1/4, because the Green Arrow is a 1/6 rebirth piece.
Great. I must have missed it. I don't even remember seeing it.
It's one of the 4 they've revealed so far for their XM 2021 event.
Well, once the dog starts barking, it's time for to end the show.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
That's all right. That's perfect timing.
Gunnar says hi.
That's right. Perfect timing. Thanks to the gallery for being here tonight. Sorry we went 2 hours, 36 minutes. I apologize for keeping you guys so long. But it was a great conversation. I really enjoyed it with you guys tonight, as always. We'll be back a couple weeks from now for Rogues Gallery Live number 62. And everybody, bark your way out.